the internet shot itself, and then the computer decided, hey, I'm gonna restart.
Yeah, like I literally like I was like, okay, my internet's clearly shitting itself. I heard Moss say let me in, which means that Moss also got booted. So I went and I restarted the router, and then I came back and the computer had restarted.
Also, I'm gonna be right back. I need to go get my social security number.
Okay. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, I got an ad.
What ad did you get?
What is it? A streaming service, I guess. I don't know what that was, but okay. Clickety clackety.
So, how are you doing?
Doing good.
That's good.
My social security is 69,420. Fuck you. Anyway.
Wow, I can't believe you would give off your social security number live on Twitch.shit.
On Twitch.shit.
I'm doing good, Missile. I've gotten drink. I have eaten. I will take my medication the moment I can find it. I don't seem to see my medicine bottle, actually.
I took your B12, sorry.
No, I need that!
I also need that.
No, the B12. I also have drink. I already ate. And I don't have any meds to take.
Apparently, Streamlabs is detecting some dropped frames, so hopefully the internet, chills the fuck out.
Gosh. Why is it always Tuesdays?
I think just because it's the first day of my stream week. That's when, like, everything has to kind of, all the kinks have to get worked out then.
Yeah.
I mean, at least that explanation makes the most sense to me.
Yeah. And occasionally it's on Wednesdays or your internet and stuff decides, hey, never mind.
Hey, actually, fuck you. I'm being slightly affected by the tropical storm, not as much as I had anticipated. That's actually the reason I called out of work yesterday, was because I got up at 7 in the morning, or not at 7 in the morning, at like 6. And Psych was like, hey, are you sure you want to go in today? And I was like, huh, why? And I was like already dressed in my scrubs at this point. And they said, well, the storm is supposed to get pretty bad. And they said there might be flooding and stuff. And I was like, the moment I was presented with an out, my brain was like, if we go into work today, I'm gonna die, actually.
Oh my god.
And that's not saying I was anxious about the storm. That's just like my body just suddenly decided the moment I had an out, I was very tired and I did not want to go in.
Yeah.
But so I stayed out, and then I got a message from our group chat, which I will tell you guys about later, after the stream, where I got a message from my group chat that was like, hey, did you hear about incident? And I was like, no, I called out from work today. What happened with incident? And then they told me, and I was like, well, I'm glad that I called out, because if I had gone in, I would have straight up had a meltdown about that.
Lord.
So I dodged a fucking bullet. And it's all Cyclonus's, it's all for Cyclonus. All because of Cyclonus.
Okay.
I think we're supposed to get swiped by this tropical storm here too. Hello?
Hi, Jazzy.
Hi, Jazzy.
Hi, Jazzy. Yeah, we are. We're gonna be raining for 2 days straight tomorrow.
Yeah. Here it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. Oh.
Hello.
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 It's supposed to be raining all day tomorrow here, like 2 hours away from you, Soul, but still it's like, and then it's supposed to stop at like the end of the day, so hopefully.
Hopefully.
Oh shit! I forgot to enter my social security number.
Apparently, like, it was super bad hitting. Whoa. Thank you so much for the resub! 4 months in a row, Sam! Thank you. But, apparently, like, the reason, like, we had anticipated so much and then it was not that, was because, like, when it hit New Orleans, it was, like, a Cat 4, is that what I think Syke said?
Yeah.
And then the moment it, like, actually hit, it just, like, immediately downgraded to a Cat 1.
Yeah,
Amazing.
it just went, blah! For, like, instantly, and then was like, okay, I'm good.
But New Orleans, they said, like, one of their major communications lines, like, literally got dumped in the lake. And they said they're probably going to be out of power for a while, too, because one of their major power lines also got fucked up. But luckily, Syke's family is okay, as far as they're aware right now.
That's good.
Oh, at least there's that. But
Yeah.
Still. Oof.
Yeah, oof.
Yeah, oof.
Major oof.
Major.
Oh, there it is. For a minute, the live announcements channel wasn't showing up when I got the @ so I was like, where am I?
It's like, where is it? Where's the @
So I have exciting news for you guys.
You do?
I have some exciting news. I am going to be commissioning a 3D VTuber model from an artist on Twitter named ShiverJ. I'm currently on their wait list because they only work at one commission at a time, but their models are really, really good quality, and I think the style really matches my own art style. Like, it meshes with it really well, so I could see it turning out very, very good. And that's the whole reason I even decided on it, because I had been on the fence about ordering, or about getting a 3D commission, because I was working on the live 2D thing, and I'm still working on it. It's just, like, off and on. Because some of the things I want are a little too advanced for my current knowledge of the program, so, like, I'm figuring things out, and it's just very slow.
Yeah.
But I saw ShiverJ's post, like, a example, because they were like, this is the first, like, 3D VTuber model commission I've ever taken, and I'll show you the one in question. Here, one sec. Let me just... I'll just do this, and then I'll do... Window capture, add source, and then I'll do add a new source, and then I'll do... You shouldn't be seeing this. There. But this is them. This is their stuff. And I just thought that this kind of style was, like, perfect, because I saw this, and this is what immediately convinced me to try to get a commission from them if I could. It's gonna be like $300, but because they only work on one commission at a time, and because of Moss's new job, I'm gonna be able to save up that money by the time I actually get around to it. So, but yeah, it's exciting. I'm excited.
Yeah. Finally, you get to have a model that moves around.
Yeah.
He's alive. He's alive.
And something I really liked about the 3D models that, like, a lot of the live 2D models can't, like, really afford is, like, they actually, like, track your expressions a lot better. They instead of, like, because with live 2D models you have to actually plug in different expression parameters, and then you like toggle those. I think, like, with 3D models, I think you can do something like that, but they also just like follow your facial muscles and do those. So I'm very excited. I've seen like a lot of like really good like 3D models, and I really like this artist. So hopefully everything works out. It probably won't be like more. It'll probably be a couple months before I even like have it ready to use, but it's very exciting. And I figured I would share that with y'all.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Apparently, I'm still experiencing some dropped frames, but that's fine.
This is fine. We're doing art today, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Hiccups.
Show me the hiccups. Show me them now. Show me them right fucking now.
Whenever you hiccup, Logan, it sounds like you're dying.
Well, it's because I have like, I don't know if like I've never been diagnosed with anything. I don't know if like maybe my diaphragm is just slightly wonky or what, because it's like obviously it's nothing that actually affects me, but it's like occasionally, randomly, out of the blue, and it's more often than most other people because people tend to like comment on it when it happens. I will just hiccup once or twice very loudly, and the reason it's so loud is because it always catches me off guard. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like,
Yeah. It's just like, yeah. Your fucking diaphragm decides, hang on, I gotta reset for a second.
yeah. So like, I don't know, maybe if I just like have a slightly weird diaphragm, or maybe if it's something related to how my sinuses are that affects my diaphragm, or what. But I do like, I guess it's technically considered chronic hiccups, but it's not like constant hiccuping. It's just like one. Sometimes.
What?
You know what? You know what it's doing?
What?
It's vibe checking you.
Check.
Your diaphragm is vibe check.
Just haha. One.
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 Hiccuping is what poison in a video game is like. It's just repeatedly -1.
Hiccuping as a video game mechanic would be interesting, I think.
It would be, actually.
It just happens randomly.
It just happens
You're just,
randomly.
Like, walking by a silly character just fucking, like, hops.
No, it happens when your character, like, eats too many healing items or drinks, like, a healing potion, like, too many at a time. Because, like, the whole thing with hiccups is that sometimes they happen when you're, like, drinking too fast. And after that, your character's stuck with hiccups for, like, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, there's now an official manage goals option on Twitch itself.
Oh, cool.
Ooh,
Very neat.
fancy. Also, it's really unfortunate that the Bank of America's logo spells out BOFA.
Ha.
Both of these banks.
Sorry. I'm gonna keep it real, Chief. We should have kept these ones in the drafts. Maybe these ones should have stayed in the drafts, King.
Oh, that's okay. So I can, yeah, I could set like a follower goal and stuff. That's really neat. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yourself.
Start that goal.
We're the one on my fucking stomach. Get off.
Very neat. Very cool.
Sweet.
I can also. Can I add like a? Okay, I guess I can only do like one at a time, maybe. Okay, that's kind of lame.
Coach is like, here, this is for you. You're like, okay, never mind.
You can do one. Oh, this is how you run ads. Okay. Okay, so that's how you do ads.
Are you winning, Father?
I didn't. Okay, so I knew that there was a way to manually run ads. I'm learning Twitch, like, what, 7 months into the streaming? But 8 months. 8 months. 8 months into streaming. But, I knew, because I'd watched videos, and they were like, the best way to do it once you have ads is instead of just like letting them run at the beginning of a stream, wait until the middle of a stream and then tell it to run an ad break when you take like a bathroom break, and that way like you're not there, and it's running an ad, and so that way when people just join the stream they won't immediately get an ad and they're more likely to stay. I did not realize. I tried to figure out how to do that because I was like, oh, that's good advice. I couldn't figure it out. Turns out it's in the stream manager, which I don't touch because I always managed my stream out of Streamlabs, and I guess that was stupid of me.
Everybody point and laugh at the dummy.
I am a dummy.
Everybody point and laugh at the little boy.
I'm just a birthday boy. I'm just a birthday boy. I'm a little birthday boy.
Your birthday was months ago?
Huh?
Your birthday was months ago.
My birthday was, like, yeah, about 2 months ago now.
Also, MXM Tune, you know, the fucking creator of the prom dress song,
Yeah.
is playing Life is Strange 2. And it says Life is Strange 2 episode 2 playthrough, I am scared. And I'm like, yeah, that's the correct response. That's the only, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As somebody who played a good chunk of this game, yeah. Also, Logan, do you think we can pass Limmy in viewer count, aka the
Bowls of water.
I think we can beat him in viewer counts because he's at 2.2k and we're at 5.
It is. We're at 7, thank you. Also, it is Kira's birthday. Or, it's not Kira's birthday, it's almost Kira's birthday.
Almost.
It's almost Kira's birthday, and it's gonna be Dee's birthday in a bit too.
In October.
Dee's birthday is in October. Kira's birthday is in September.
Yeah.
Kira's birthday is the same as both Bilbo and Frodo Baggins' birthday.
When was Bilbo Baggins born? 2890. Cool.
No, the fucking.
That's all it gave me. The first thing it said was 2890, and I was like, cool. So that's good to know.
September 22nd.
2890.
There hasn't been born yet, if that's the case.
Kira, what's your birthday? September 22nd. What year? Every year.
Every year.
Every year.
Happy almost birthday, Care. We'll see you in 2890.
When we're all dead.
Is Care going to be immortal?
Yeah, of course Kira's immortal. Kira hasn't even been born yet.
Do you need...
Shut up. Sorry, I just opened a YouTube video on accident.
So the truth is that Care isn't the oldest. Care is the youngest out of all of us, if this is the case.
It's true.
The truth come out.
Care isn't here.
Care is both, Care has always been, and Care will always be. Care has been born, will be born, and has already been born all at once.
Strong dangerous Care.
Can we make a religion out of that? Let's make a religion out of that.
Let's not.
Wait, don't.
Just
You could make a
Google
religion.
how do you make a cult?
You could make a religion out of this. No,
Don't.
Totally done.
Yeah, Carrie is a fourth dimensional being.
Yes.
All
Okay.
praise the mighty Care. We will be what does Care cook again? We will be eating lemon squares to celebrate her existence. I don't know. I just
Quietly, what does Carrie cook?
does Care like lemon squares?
I think Carrie likes lemon squares.
Care, do you want a lemon square?
Do you like lemon squares?
Somebody buy me the Great Ace. No, don't. But
No, I still have a good chunk of money left.
no, you motherfucker! I'll kill you.
My card expires tomorrow. Just let me do this.
Your card expires tomorrow.
Yeah, for some reason they gave me a pay card that only lasted till the end of August.
What the fuck?
I don't know if they're giving me a new one, and that's why I'm trying to get Bank of fucking America to get me a new account because I can't really access this one to begin with.
You already
Oh.
wait, no, okay, but you have money in there, right?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Holy shit.
Don't work in retail. It's not fucking worth it.
It's really not.
It's really not.
No, that's
I'm
not.
just very confused because, like, when I got my bank account and I had to go through all this shit.
To be fair, my account's connected to my dad's, so that's just like.
I have to ask them to pay me in
What was
cash.
that?
That was me screaming.
A noise
I
of
have to ask them-
frustration.
I might have to ask them to pay me in cash for a little bit until I can get a fucking debit
Yeah,
card.
you might have to
Lofa America.
go to your boss and be like, hey, could you, like...
No, I can change it online, I think.
Wait, like, so how
Yeah.
did you even get this card to begin with?
So when I was doing the interview and I got hired, they asked if I wanted to do direct deposit, cash, or a card, and I don't have my own debit account, and I didn't want to carry cash with me, I guess, so I just said pay card. One of my managers goes in, grabs a pay card for me and the other girl, and I just had it.
Okay.
And I
Oh.
activated the card, but it also won't let me log in to the app or the website for the account.
That's true.
I've called multiple times about it. No one's letting me in or out.
Oh.
Odd's dead. Anyway, how is everybody?
Yeah, no, do not do those pay card things. My friend had a pay card because she works at Taco Bell. She had one of those, and sometimes it just, yeah, with that situation where she just could not check her balance, like, at all, or like had access to it, which is stupid. Which is
Well,
why
I
she
guess,
got
spend all the money you can today, if possible.
Yeah, just fucking go hog wild, I guess. I've never experienced that before in my life because I've never used
What's
a pay card
the
before.
number to cancel my Skylight pay card?
Yeah, I always got
That later.
I always got to check because I didn't know my bank account information when I got the job, so they just gave me a check.
Yeah, they were like, do you want it in cash? It's like direct deposit. I have my bank information right here.
Yeah, I only had at the time I only knew the number to my savings account, so I couldn't. That would be useless to me. So I just like, just give me a check, and then I
Yeah.
deposited at the BB&T. That was like half a block from my work.
Yeah.
I was just like, time to drop it off.
Okay. Am I worked up? Am I worked up and ready to go? Am I streaming now?
Let's hype him up, boys.
Yeah,
Let's
you
hype
are.
him up. Let's go. Come
Oh,
on.
you are.
Let's
Am I-
hype you up.
Am I the
Let's go.
fucking strong?
You're the
Yes.
fucking
Strong.
I am the fucking strong.
You're the
Yeah.
You're the fucking strong.
Strong, really strong.
I love you guys. I've been very sluggish today, so I'm taking it chill. I'm taking it slow.
Then why did
Slow and steady wins the race.
I was practicing drawing Lombaxes earlier, not technically working on Mitchell's commission, but doing work for it. I would call it research. Hello, Luigi.
Luigi.
Hello.
I would say I was doing research for Mitchell's commission, because I've never drawn a Lombax before in my life. So I've done some head sketches of that. I'm trying to figure out a style of drawing them that I really like before I actually go into the design, because I want to figure out how to draw them before I actually work on designing them.
Bit of lag missile? Oh no.
Yeah, we are. It's still saying I'm dropping frames, but also on Twitch it's saying my stream is excellent quality. So I don't know.
Stroking your stream, I guess.
Ooh,
A wombat?
Ooh. A Lombax. It's not showing my display. There we go. Hello.
Oh, wait a minute. Hello.
Hello. How's everybody doing today?
Doing good.
That is a Racket and Clank thing.
Ratchet?
Yes, I know.
Ratchet.
I know. I'm aware. I was saying it wrong on purpose.
Like video games
Yes.
and other things.
Yes.
Yes. There we go. Oh, Jaffiel.
It's Jeff. It's Jeff.
It's Jaff.
Is Jeff.
I don't even think it's like a bad connection, because like I'm showing green on like everything else. I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
I don't know either.
It seems alright to me.
Yeah. I need to do a cup check after the stream.
The wings look like pizza slices.
Hey.
I'm mad because I
That's
can
what
see it.
Luigi said on
Oh,
his phone.
that's no. Be nice to baby girl. She's just a baby. Oh, there's all my scythe designs. This is the current one. This is the current running one, but I'm gonna like send it to Psych and be like, "Can you do like another pass of this and make it look cooler?" Because I'm not good at weapon design.
Yeah.
That's Sweetie. That's Joff and Sweetie. But a model, because I haven't drawn it yet. I want to draw her. I want to do like a warm-up doodle of her.
Yay.
I wish Sweetie could stay in the party.
Sweetie's gonna stay in the party. What are you fucking talking about? Sweetie's not going fucking anywhere.
I just love when Joffrey was like, no, Sweetie, be nice.
No, sweetie, be nice, sweetie.
I just love it when she does that.
I love how Sweetie is like firmly neutral with most people so far. And then last is like, jump.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you. Sweetie is good.
Thank you. Most of these scythes are not mine. These were all inspiration scythes that I found on Google. All of these smaller ones, they do not belong to me. This big one with the pink in the center, that is the one I drew. I'm not very good with weapon design, so I was taking heavy inspiration from a bunch of other weapon designers. But because Jaffiel's scythe is actually super important to her story, I was like, I should probably put effort into it.
Yeah.
I should probably make it look unique and distinct.
I should make this look cool.
Oh no, don't look at my files. Don't look at my files.
Do not perceive. Do not perceive.
Don't look at these.
That was me when I was screen sharing on Zoom. I didn't realize that like if you tabbed out, it didn't see it, cause like you pick a certain window, or like a certain tab, and it's just like I thought they saw my Twitter, and I thought they saw my lab mates saw a bunch of furry art.
Oh no.
Well, that was fucking hilarious.
Oh no.
Please do not perceive me. But it turns out they didn't see it. I'm like,
Thank God. I've accidentally like you couldn't see anything in it, but the stream has seen my folder labeled nasty at least once.
nasty.
Yeah.
Yes.
But luckily the nasty folder has folders inside of it, so the preview tab only just shows like other folders like tucked in.
Yeah, it's like you just see other folder.
Where is
Fuck, where'd I put it?
Oh yeah. I've been meaning to, like, once I get like my model working, there is a program you can do that you can like add to your stream overlay that will show like a hand with like the tablet pin that you can like customize, and it shows that where your cursor is, and I'm thinking of testing it out once I actually have like a fully functional model, because it looked very cute. It looks very, very cute. Where are my poses? Where are the poses at?
I thought you said toesies.
Toesies!
Where are my toesies?
Where are my toesies?
That's what JoJo does. That's JoJo.
Where are my toesies?
But because he licks my feet all the time. And it's
Oh
just
my
like,
god.
I'm just like
Oh,
JoJo.
please.
Dog,
There
please.
is there is a dog that comes into daycare who is a Yorkie. And at one point I like really badly sprained my ankle. Ironically chasing after a dog, but more ironically chasing after a dog that wasn't even a dog at work. So like I really it was my mom's dog, and I had gone to let him out, and like his thing was like he had a lead in the backyard that you had to like clip him to so he could go to the bathroom without like sprinting full flung into the woods. And he sprinted out of my grip before I could grab him and put the chain on him. So I jumped off the back porch, did not realize that there was a big step there, and hurt my ankle really bad. Luckily didn't break it.
Still.
Hey,
Logan.
hey, Logan.
Yeah.
Logan Dearest,
Yeah.
check your Steam real fast.
Oh, you fucking whore. Hold on.
Enjoy the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Fuck off.
I am, and you know what? So are you, motherfucker, because I'm streaming that shit. Not now, but later.
$42 well spent.
Thank you, soul.
You're welcome, Logan.
But yeah, I sprained my ankle really bad, so I was in a boot. Anytime I see Sermon, I always think of Jenna Marbles' dog. Yeah.
Eh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably what Kara was referencing, because it's a nasty folder and it's just got pictures of Kermit.
Yes.
But
probably what Better calls the album full of.
so like I sprained my ankle really bad, so I was in a boot, and I came into work, and because like I still needed to work. And even though I work at like a doggy daycare and I couldn't do most things, they could have me on like the lower effort tasks, like sitting outside with dogs while other people walked them outside and cleaned their kennels. So I would just sit with them so people wouldn't be bothered, like people wouldn't have to sit with them and could do other things. Or I could do baths with small dogs in the tub, instead of with large dogs in the shower. And just stuff like that. So I came in, I had the boot on, and like my toes were exposed, And this owner walks the 2 Yorkies in, and then looks at my boot and says, "Oh, she's gonna lick your toes." And I was like, "Excuse me?" And then his dog ran up and licked my toes, and I was like, "Ugh."
That wasn't a warning. That was a threat.
You're hello.
Hi.
It's Shalom.
Shalom.
But yeah, JoJo does that to like anytime anybody comes over, and there's this one guy that comes over. He wears flip flops, and anytime JoJo is downstairs, she will lick his toes every time.
Huh?
Without hesitation.
Hey guys, this conversation sucks.
Yeah, I'm actually a little. I walked
JoJo's
into
a
this
dog.
conversation.
JoJo's a dog. I just want
Okay.
Can
I sure hope he
how much,
is.
like, worse this conversation would be if it wasn't about dogs?
You're funny.
Also, welcome to the stream, Shiloh. We're streaming right now.
Yeah, I figured.
I gifted Miss the Great Ace Attorney.
Yeah, Soul gifted me a game live on stream.
Let's go.
I mean, you guys have gifted me plenty of games. Logan one day just randomly gave me Calico.
Well, because I was on your wish list and I had extra.
Yeah, and then like the amount of times that like most of my games have been bought for me. Like Jelly, our friend of ours, Jelly, has bought me a good few of these. Boba bought me Hades. I don't know. I don't remember who bought me Slime Rancher, but I know it wasn't me.
It might have been Moss.
Yeah, it might have been Moss. Moss bought me the Bioshock trilogy on here. But like the originals and the remasters.
Hello, Cyclonus. Hello.
Oh wow.
Welcome.
D gave me a Mori, and then.
Oh shit! I hear my phone. Fuck. Hold on.
He brought me a Mori, and then I just walked in, and then. Anyway.
Listen, it is practically requisite that we give you fun gifts so you can have fun. You know?
Yes.
My friends buying me gifts on Steam is their way of making up for the fact that my mother said they can't send me gifts on Amazon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I technically this would I make jokes about it in my head that this was technically Doll's fault. Because our friend Doll bought me a vinyl player and the Coco album on vinyl, and my mom saw that and was like, "What the fuck?" Especially because it wasn't supposed to come until the day after.
Whoops.
I didn't have time to prepare.
Whoops.
I woke up, got a call from my mom when she was like, "Yeah, come downstairs." I come downstairs. I see 2 packages. Hey.
Hey.
Hello. Let me.
Now I have a vinyl player. Where'd it go? Now I have a vinyl player. It's over there. And I have like
Nice.
10 vinyls now. Not 10. I have like 6 probably. Those motherfuckers are expensive. No, I mean.
They really are. I want to get more, but like $25 isn't really a lot for like a whole album when you think about it, and that's what most of the ones I've looked at are. But it adds up.
I bought myself the In the Heights album. Which, by the way, all the songs hit differently on vinyl, especially the beginning of the finale song.
That's honestly the thing about like vinyl, like as a medium that I've heard, is that it's just very good. It's very good quality, and basically the only reason it went out of style was because of how like large the discs were.
Oh yeah, no, it definitely does sound different.
Yeah, no, like the beginning of the finale song in the Heights on a vinyl, it's different, especially because that song, the beginning of that song in the adaptation movie begins on a vinyl. So I hear it and I'm like,
Yeah, it's like the sound's just kind of like hitting your chest too. Like it's like, ooh. We have like a Best of Queen album on vinyl, and like playing it like in the house just like feels so different than listening to it like over Spotify.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Also, I'm slowly convincing my Spanish teacher to watch In the Heights eventually, because if I have to be stuck in a class where I don't feel stimulated even a little bit, god damn it, I'm gonna make it bearable.
Psych, getting commissions for like stuff on your Steam wish list is so like fucking galaxy brain, honestly, actually.
I considered that. I considered doing that before, like quick sketches and stuff, or like full on drawings, but then I remember a good chunk of the stuff on my Steam wish list is like a lot of money. And I was like, I don't think I can do that, so I don't.
Did I ever tell you guys that speaking of getting things online, this was years ago, but I think Moss bought me like a platinum re-release of the G1 Insecticons.
Yeah.
I still have them, by the way. They're my little babies.
Oh my god. We had other ones to give you that just never ended up getting mailed to you too. Because I remember we had, I think it was Hardshell, lying around for like a long time. I don't know what happened to him though.
I mean, I have 5 hard shells, so it's fine. But yeah, the thing was, that got sent to me, and I opened it, I was like, oh, it's from us. And my stepmom was so fucking suspicious.
Oh my god.
Who sent that to you? I'm like, my friend is just... And I'm just like, it's my life, not yours.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Mind your business.
And you were like an adult at that point too, I think, right?
Yes, yeah, no, that was like 2017?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hold on, how old was I? Hold on.
Alright, I'm back.
Hi, Shy.
So I have this huge leak in my, well, not huge. It's like a little fucking drip, but I had a leak, and my car almost overheated on the freeway today coming home from
Oh no.
So I had to fucking run to Walmart, get a fucking huge jug of coolant, pour half of it into my car.
Holy fucking shit.
God! That shit was drier than the desert I live in, bro. I was actually surprised. And I checked it like 2 weeks ago, and it was like halfway full. So that's pretty crazy.
Oh, that's not good. But yeah.
D, you are like being devoured by something.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Why?
I don't know!
I haven't moved!
You were just like...
Okay?
I haven't moved!
What's that dude's dead, am I right, guys? Man.
But yeah, Moss sent me that when I was 22.
Jesus Christ.
That just proves how crazy my stepmom is.
Yeah.
There you go, Logan. Have fun. Love you. Smack your ass.
What?
Mm.
What do you mean? What?
I just subscribed.
Oh, bless you. Thank you.
I didn't realize that I didn't fucking already. Whatever.
I think it would have been really funny if you had said, like, you love Logan and then you immediately unfollowed.
Oh my god. There you go, Logan. One less follower.
Yeah, literally just fucking yeet out of your stream.
Happy birthday, mwah. Unfollows you and blocks you.
No joke, I actually had a friend do that to me once.
Are you fucking serious?
I like straight up like I like literally it was in July. So oh, what the hell? What the hell? Hold up.
Okay.
Why did my display turn off?
I was like, huh?
You just went silent on our end. We're like, Logan?
Why did my fucking thing turn off? Fucking I had a friend who like it was like early July, so it was like right after my birthday, and then they just like blocked me without telling me. So I go to message them and I'm just like they're blocked me. And I was like, what the fuck? What?
Good lord.
Yeah.
Not good.
Not need to fuck.
Can I ask why?
Tell
Steam's
me
doing
why.
Steam's doing a thing called the indie houses and giving celebrating collective indie games.
Oh, good.
They got.
Oh, that's cool.
Tell me what you have. A knife. No. Anyway. Alright. I realized what I'm saying and I had to.
Is this
Some of these
Blender?
are. Ooh,
No,
one of
this
these-
is in CSP.
Oh, one of these is.
CSP has like integrated 3D character models that you can change the body types on and pose.
That is so fucking cool.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's
have to
super
send you
fucking
that.
useful. It's like
Holy
extremely
shit.
useful.
Yeah. I'll have to ask you sometime later for the fucking download.
I think regular CSP is usually only like $50 too, and that's all you really need.
That's
Don't
not
be
that
like
bad.
me. Don't be like me and buy EX when you don't draw comics and don't need the functionalities.
Yeah.
Buy it if you want to draw comics or if you already do draw comics.
I used to, but I don't have any motivation to do jack shit anymore. So
Well, guess what, Shiloh? Guess what, Shiloh?
I'll just go die, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, fucking Pro is like perfectly fine for most artists. EX was made for mangakas specifically in mind, and it's got like a ton of like functionality like as far as like comic making and stuff goes. If you're just like a regular artist, you straight up don't need that shit.
Yeah.
Even if you're just like a hobbyist like comic book person, you really don't need it either. Like,
Yeah. This is for the professionals. My dog, Sophie, she has a fan that she lays in front of all the time.
has she tried to lay on it again today?
Yes, she has. And, like, she currently has her butt pressed against it, she's sleeping.
Oh my god.
Sophie, you're so weird.
She's such a good girl, though.
Best
She
girl.
is.
Unlike somebody who is sleeping right next to me.
Who could that be? I know you're not talking about Mango.
Called him a whore.
Mango, the best bird in the entire world.
I would trade him to Satan for a corn chip.
Mango, my favorite boy.
Mango. Best bird.
Mango.
If Mango's your favorite, don't.
Don't. I'm weak.
Don't. Don't. Simply don't.
Simply do not.
Simply do not.
Let's hear from the chat. Is Mango your favorite?
If you say yes, I'm banning all of you.
You can't. You cannot ban.
I can. You gave me mod.
Oh, I did give you mod, didn't I? Why
Yeah.
did I do that? Poll. Let's make a poll. Let's make a poll.
Why you said- I thought
Is
you said
Mango
like,
your favorite? Yes. Yes. Double yes. Absolutely. I'm dumb. No.
This is rigged. This is rigged.
Set like a 5-minute poll.
Game is fucking rigged! God, you're all fucking awful. Fucking hate you all.
No, you don't.
I do. I'm taking back the Great Ace Attorney.
You can't.
You don't know what I
It's too
can.
I've already accepted it. It's in my library, fuckwad.
Guess what?
Get him. Rolled in
Guess
smoke.
what? My dad owns Steam and he's deleting your account.
There is no maybe
is
option.
right
Either
now,
you
oh
either
my
you love
God.
Mango or you're wrong.
You've heard of my uncle works at Nintendo. Now get ready for it. My dad owns Steam.
My dad owns
Dad
Steam.
owns
Your dad is. I have to Google the CEO of Valve real quick.
Damn.
Your dad is CEO of Valve, Gabe Newell.
Sure.
Sure.
Yes, he's really not a Dominican man actually named Daniel. Absolutely. Anyway.
Oh my
I'm
god.
really out here looking at a YouTuber's merch and actually considering it. Who do I think I am?
Supporting your favorite artists.
Don't look at me. I don't want anyone to see it.
Perceives.
I will perceive.
No, why are the socks sold out? Fucking damn it.
I'm getting Becca to do some ib, so I'm gonna dip. But I fucking love you, Logan.
I love you, Shiloh.
Have a great stream.
Thank
I
you.
love all of you.
I love you.
Bye.
Smacks your ass. Bye.
Slap your ass.
Slaps her.
Did anyone fucking hear what they said before they left? I don't.
They said they got. I think it's something. I think it was like a Destiny thing. Like I got it. I think it was.
See.
I'm not sure though. Not 100%, but I think it was Destiny related.
Yeah. My father, the inventor of the toaster strudel.
My father, who owns Steam. My father, CEO of Valve, Gabe Newell.
The silence that followed afterwards.
Honestly, I'm still not over the fact that in the Mean Girls universe, Gretchen's dad actually created the toaster strudel.
The inventor of the toaster strudel.
Siri, play the Here Comes the Plastics number from the Mean Girls musical. Siri. But shit, I don't have that, right? This is the dumbest joke I keep making. I don't know when it started. I just know that after somebody said it, probably, I started saying Siri thing whenever the joke needs me to.
Instead of
Which is
Alexa?
funny. Yeah, which is funny, because when I do have an Alexa, she's just not plugged in my room. And two, I have an Android.
Why do you have like Alexa in your room but you have her not plugged in?
I used to use her for like Bluetooth stuff. Like when I'd go into the shower, I'd like plug her in and connect her to my phone as a speaker. And then I actually got a speaker, so she just kind of hangs out in here.
Oh, so I couldn't be like, Alexa, do this.
No, she's not on.
Damn it. That's
No,
well. Then what's the point?
The point is that here. He has a tech backpack. Okay.
Please to support your fave artist if you can / how you can. Missile, could you explain what you mean by that?
Is that in reference to me saying I'm actually considering buying a YouTuber's merch?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Also, I have an iPhone, so I technically have Siri, but I don't use it because I hate voice commands.
I have Siri. I don't have Hey Siri set up, or if I do, it just doesn't straight up doesn't fucking work. One time, I was trying to talk about history, and I said history, and Siri went off. Anyway, it looks like absolutely won the poll, so Mango is everybody's favorite, except for one person who is dumb.
Hear that, you piece of shit, dumbass? People love you for some reason.
Because he's a good boy.
This is a good board.
Sucks ass.
He's a very good board. Where is... I need
Nasty.
a cute dress.
Go look up cute dresses.
Well, I mean, tomorrow is Wednesday, so it better be pink.
I literally, it's gonna be pink because that's Jaffiel's color.
Yeah, and on Wednesdays.
I recently went on my Tumblr because I follow a blog that posts cute dresses.
Oh, this one's really cute. I'm gonna put in voice chat.
Yeah, let me find it. Why is this post so goddamn long?
Give me the merch, Black Dot.
Oh, that's
Thank
so
you.
fucking cute. Moss suggested I draw her in the pink Glinda dress from Wicked.
that'd be cute.
That's
Ooh,
correct.
that is.
We found a slime tutorial of Wicked yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was like, what?
Oh, that you call it that.
That's what.
I love how they had to be called slime tutorials, and then the thing, otherwise YouTube was like, copyright.
I've seen ones that were like, this is totally not a bootleg of blank slime tutorial.
Totally not a Dear Evan Hansen. Favorite ones are like people who are just badly describing the musical. Honestly, like I love the slime tutorial ones, but also there was one that called Six, the musical documentary on 6 ex-wives plus slime tutorial.
Everybody hydrate.
Hydrate.
Hydrate. You need water to live.
Oh, you know
Were you aware?
Shut up. What I was thinking about, speaking of musicals, is that I watched Shay Farilla's video on why Shrek the Musical sucks.
Okay.
Sorry, by the way. I do suck. It really do suck.
It really do suck.
I listened to like Fiona's song because he mentioned that it was good up until like a bit of the last part. And listening to it, yeah, it clearly had potential. The entire thing clearly had potential. And then it didn't.
I really like, I felt bad too because like Moss showed me Shrek the Musical because Moss really liked it. And this is not a dig at them. Moss just has different tastes from me sometimes. But I've never been able to stand Shrek. I just don't like it. I know it's like, oh, it's good meme, and I know it's like a body acceptance, and I get it. I never really liked it. It always felt like a little too cynical to me. And also like my brother overplayed the shit out of it when I was a child, so I just really cannot stand it anymore.
That's very fair.
But Moss showed me the musical because Moss was like, oh, I really like the musical, please watch it with me, and just like really just wanted me to give it a chance. And I was like, okay. And I didn't really enjoy it, and I didn't enjoy it like for different reasons than I don't like Shrek, and I couldn't really articulate it at the time. But I think they kind of got upset because I thought I wasn't really giving it a chance. It's just that I just don't like it. I just don't fucking like it.
Yeah, Shrek the Musical is like Shrek the Musical. I can't believe I'm going to ramble about Shrek. I apologize, but like the whole thing with Shrek is that first of all, it's the anti-Disney story.
Yeah.
It starts out with a Once Upon a Time kind of book, and we learn about this princess trapped in a tower under a terrible curse, and everyone's like, oh yeah, this is probably read by the handsome prince who's gonna save her. No, it's read by an ogre who rips out a page and wipes his ass with it. Immediately we know this is not your typical fairy tale, and more importantly, this is not your typical Disney. Which makes sense because DreamWorks was made by Jeffrey Katzenberg, who had left Disney after disagreements, and even based Lord Farquaad off of Michael fucking Eisner.
And that's the thing, I think, is like anti-Disney, sure, like absolutely, like Disney has like a ton of issues, especially for creatives that work within it, and that I totally understand it. I guess the fact that it was very vehemently anti-Disney just made it feel like a little mean-spirited. And I think that's part of the reason why I really just can't get behind the tone of Shrek. Like, I think the digs where they are placed are very valid, and I'm not gonna take that. Like, I'm not gonna take away anything about that. I just personally, I don't like it when things are that mean-spirited, you know?
Yeah, but like that's the whole thing with Shrek. That's the reason why the musical.
Judge Judy Slayer. Thank you for the
hello?
follow.
Okay.
Judge Judy Slayer.
Demon Slayer characters are getting more out of hand.
Oh.
Don't ask me about Demon Slayer. I don't know anything. That was just I don't know shit about that anime.
So what's the deal with Demon Slayer?
Yeah, can you
There's a
tell us
girl-
about Demon Slayer?
There's a little girl and her brother's trying to save her from being a demon, and there's another girl in an anime with big titties. I don't know. There's a lot going on. There's a guy with a pig mask.
It sounds like you know
Yeah.
more about Demon Slayer than you originally said that you did.
Oh yeah, I know the basics. I don't know any characters' names.
I mean,
Yeah, that's a lot. I know
also,
the
you've basically just described like at least 30 animes right there. to be fully fair, you have described like 30 animes.
Anime concept. The main character is a regular girl, so she's got huge boobs.
You got huge boobs. My least favorite trope with anime. I'm sorry, this is so off topic. My least favorite trope with anime is when a character has like small breasts and they won't stop talking about how small their boobs are.
No,
I
love
wish I had
this
bigger boobs. It's like, hey, you know what? Me too, bitch, but shut up, okay?
Also, you're probably like 15.
I love this chat so much because we went from me talking about how Shrek the Musical is fundamentally flawed to Big Bazonga.
Giant, huge anime booba.
But yeah,
Somebody clip that.
Hey, Todd, do you guys know we have ADHD? Is it obvious?
Is it obvious?
This has the same
ADHD
energy
squad.
of whenever we started talking about sporks, and then we just went off on a fucking tangent on something else entirely.
So something I want to do is I eventually want to draw everybody a little avatar. So like whenever anybody's in the stream, it'll bounce up and down like mine does, and people can see who's talking, and I'll probably like have pronouns listed as well, so people like know who it is. I would like to do that. I need like a tally of like all of the things that you would like for avatars. Because I don't think everybody here has a Sona of some kind.
I thought about it on the way home, but you can use my Cupidian.
I could.
Aw. Okay. I had to redraw this eventually, but basically, fox with cardboard box on head.
Alien assigned for Sona. Yeah, I'm assigning you all for Sonas. What's your favorite animal? Missile, how many animes are there based on children's card games? At least one.
Yeah, how many
I know there's one anime based on spinning tops.
yeah, that. And like a weird, it's like, they're like marbles?
There's at least 10 of them.
Well, there's more than one anime based on children's card games.
Yeah, hang on. Let me just disable my ad block for this, and then I'll read them out. I'll read the names out real fast, not anything else.
Oh, good.
There's
Watch
Battle
out.
Spirits.
Go. Sorry.
There's Battle Spirits, which is about a dude named Dan who
Whoa.
just ran Rolo by two mysterious siblings and he's a soldier, I don't know. There's Aikatsu, which looks like a really cute girly anime, but I also worry because it looks like the characters are underage, and I never trust any anime with that. Anyway, there's Card Fight Vanguard, which sounds like a really weird Destiny spinoff. But
Card Fight Vanguard.
There's Duel Masters, which really just sounds like a ripoff.
I think Duel Masters is just Yu-Gi-Oh.
Is Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't.
Yeah, no, Duel, because, okay, so Yu-Gi-Oh had, thank you, Sam. Yu-Gi-Oh had two iterations. It had Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0, which went off of, like, a bunch of different games. And then there was Duel Masters, which was the actual card game Yu-Gi-Oh! I hate that I know this, by the way. I'm not, like, a Yu-Gi-Oh! Expert or anything. I was never, like, obsessive about Yu-Gi-Oh! I just know this.
Yeah.
I promise.
And there's
We're in
that.
the same age group. We both have just absorbed this information.
Mostly through the fucking Abridged series.
Yeah.
There's Bakugan Battle Brawl. There's one of the characters.
Yeah, that's
that
the
looks like
marble.
Nico.
There's a marble in it.
And there's Selector Infected Wixos, which I don't fucking know what's going on there. Card
What?
Captor Sakura.
Oh, Cardcaptor Sakura! That was my fucking shit!
So cute. I love
Yeah,
it.
Chihafayo. I think this is the one that ProZD made us on. EX Ignition. Then there's Yu-Gi-Oh, and then obviously we have Pokemon. That one.
There's like there's a VTuber I follow. I'm sorry. There's a VTuber I follow who his whole shtick is that he's like a bartender and his name is like Takahata. He's pretty cool. But like I don't watch a lot of actual streams. I know I'm a bad streamer for not watching other people's streams. I just don't like I don't watch a lot of stream content because I like the ability to pause. I'll usually watch VODs instead. But he'll post clips to his Twitter, and one time I saw a clip on his Twitter where it was like him and like what looks like a little fuzzy ball, and like I was like, what the fuck? And I clicked on it. It's little fucking Karibo.
Oh,
There's little fucking Karibo with a Karibo VTuber avatar.
oh my god! Love that actually.
Yeah, it was very like it took me off guard, but it was like a very pleasant surprise. I was like, aw.
Like, aw.
Also, I'm looking at it. I don't think Duel Masters is Yu-Gi-Oh because it says it's based on Magic the Gathering.
What?
Yeah,
What?
Duel Masters is separate from Yu-Gi-Oh. It's
Oh,
based on
wait.
Magic the Gathering.
Wait, isn't Yu-Gi-Oh just a simpler version of Magic the Gathering?
I don't fucking know. Look
Hold
at
on,
it.
I'm googling this.
I'm
We're learning.
Okay.
Oh, well, what do you fucking know? Duel Masters isn't Yu-Gi-Oh.
You doubted me.
They have like a different kid and everything. Look at this shit. This isn't Yu-Gi-Oh.
I told you.
Oh.
It's like, yeah, there's Duel Masters, and you guys were like, oh, that's
Hello?
Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'm like,
Hello.
oh, yeah, I trust
Hi,
my friends.
Moss.
I trust my friends to know things, and then I'm like, no. This
Duel
is based
Masters
on Magic
was
the
a totally
Gathering.
different. Duel Masters was a totally different show that I used to watch, separate from Yu-Gi-Oh. Anyway.
Thank you. I love you. You're my favorite.
Okay, but there was a series of Yu-Gi-Oh called Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Masters, wasn't there?
Was it Duel Masters?
Moss just yelled yes from across the house.
No, I think it was called
Okay,
Yu-Gi-Oh! Master
okay.
Duel.
What the fuck?
It was called
There's
Yu-Gi-Oh!
too
Master
many
Duel, and it was
Yu-Gi-Ohs, actually.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and it wasn't even a series. It was a video game.
Duel Monsters. I think that's what we're thinking of.
Oh yeah, Duel Monsters. What the fuck? Card game anime discourse.
I hate this fucking chat so much.
You love us and you know it.
I hate all of you.
Ugh.
Wait, is Derma finally out of that fucking dollhouse? Yes. Sorry, that's I ADHD. Yeah.
So fun.
Did you guys hear about the Derma dollhouse streams?
Wait,
What is
who's
that?
Kaiseron? I'm sorry. Are you watching 2 streams at once, Luigi? I fucking salute you. I would never be able to do that shit. Where the hell is my Juffy yell sheet?
The German dollhouse streams where I didn't watch any of them personally because I would always miss them because I would be at school or something. But Derma, as we all know, that like fucked up and evil streamer who does like the weirdest shit, love and appreciate him, was in a giant dollhouse where the
Oh yeah, where he was like basically doing The Sims, but like the chat controlled it. Like how is that? Like that man does some stuff. I don't watch his streams. Like whenever his clips show up on my Twitter timeline, I just like absorb what's happening vicariously through other people. But like every time he does some big event stream, I'm like, how has his chat not killed him?
The fact that like when he was sleeping, the way that they brought in furniture was via dudes that looked like would rob him, and also there were clowns in his house.
How has his chat not killed him? Like, how does he has to have like some kind of safety parameter set up, right? But like the stuff he does, it's like the most dangerous shit.
Like, my favorite thing about it is like somebody said that his uncle had died and then he got $750 in inheritance, and his face was just like, oh.
Oh.
I don't think you guys understand.
Hello, Moss. I love you. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I love how we keep going from topic to topic. I love this so much.
We have never kept.
I think maybe I just needed to talk to people, because now that I'm on like the call with you guys doing the stream, I feel like a normal fucking person again. Maybe that's what I just needed to socialize. It's speaking of the fucking Sims, it's like when you're playing the Sims and like the fun meter on the Sim is like all the way down. Maybe that's what was going on with me. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
I love that, Logan. I love that because like you've mentioned that you like socializing helps you feel better to me before, and like every time you say this, I'm like, huh. Good guess.
Wow, human beings need interaction with other human beings.
I remember you mentioning one time, you're like, oh, I feel really bad. I want to be alone. You're like, I feel normal now.
Hi, D. Where'd you go, D?
That's also like.
Where'd I go?
That's also me when I like haven't eaten anything all day and I'm really snappy and hateful, and then I eat like one single thing and I'm like, I feel like a person.
I feel like a person. That's a human person.
Okay, so my school used to have microwaves in the cafeteria until we came back and they took them out. I guess because of COVID reasons. I don't know. I fucking hate it. And like I couldn't eat. I don't eat the school lunch because it sucks ass. It's bad. So I kind of just go the whole day at school without eating anything, and that really fucked me up one day. And I was like waiting for the bus, and I like texted
in the rain.
Like, hey guys, oh, not in the rain, thank God.
Waiting for the bus in the rain. And
like I texted the chat and I was like, hey guys, I don't know why, but I'm craving hot dogs and pretzels, and I don't like either of those. And D and Emil were just like, bro, you need salt and carbs.
Yeah, you need sodium and protein.
And then I went to the Auntie Anne's in the mall I work at, and hot dogs I've never tasted so.
Yeah, you need to like pack a lunch.
That's the thing. I would have if we had anything that I didn't need to.
God, why does your mom remind me of my mom? Not to bring the mood down, but.
Because I'm literally your biological child, and I was still.
I would like to thank my chat for knowing what the fuck I'm on about. Thank you guys.
Waiting for the bus in the rain. Waiting for the bus in the rain.
Where is the bus? The bus is late.
Where is the bus? That just reminds me of like earlier today. I was at work and I'm like outside doing my thing. And like apparently the bus arrived early, and I just hear two people from like 50 bajillion miles away be like, "No, you're early!" I was like, I am so sorry, and it just fucking left without them. I was like, oh my.
I think if a bus arrives to its stop early, it should wait until after the intended time.
Exactly! It was 15 minutes early, according to them.
If a bus is early, it should just wait.
Just wait. Yeah, because like 15 minutes is a long time to be early. Holy shit.
Because I've had that happen to me before. Back when we were living in Utah, the city we lived in actually had free public transport, so we would actually make use of it. I don't trust the public transport where I live now. I would not. I don't trust it. I would never. But that happened to me once where I was like, okay, Moss isn't home, so Moss can't drive me. My other roommate is asleep, and I don't want to wake him up. So I'm going to go take the bus to go to a store that I want to go to. So I went, and I literally, like, I was there early, and the bus had gotten there, like, a minute before me and left. And I was like, well, I guess because the schedule says this time, it'll probably show up at this next time, right? No, that was the bus for that time. And it left me.
Fuck.
Like, I remember, I used to ride the bus to school, and like, I would always arrive at the bus stop like not a little, 15 minutes early because, most of the time they would arrive on time. This one year, this fucking lady that drove, she would always arrive fucking early, like 20 minutes to a half hour early. It's like, why are you so fucking early?
Why are you here? Are you speeding?
You're speeding? How the fuck did you get here? She'd also arrive at school super early, and you're supposed to wait at the school for like until the time comes and everybody's on board. She would arrive early, so she just leave half of us behind. And we're like, wait!
Oh my god.
Gas, I'm gonna step on the gas.
There have been so many times where I was like, go to the principal's office and be like, you gotta call my mom.
You gotta call my mom.
Our bus was late today, not by a lot, but it was late a bit, and I was like, man, I hope it doesn't do that tomorrow, because I kind of want to catch the bus for work tomorrow. Like, back in, it was 8th, yeah, I was 8th grade, and, like, we were, before all this quarantine shit happened, and we would be waiting for the bus would be late to pick us up, and the bus would be late to drop us off. There was once where we were there till like 4:30, and we were just kind of like tired by the end of it.
I would constantly miss the bus, so my dad bought me, and this is not a fucking joke, I swear, my dad bought me a horse alarm clock. And it would whinny. It sounded like the souls of damned horses crying out from horse hell.
Throw that shit across the room.
And it woke me up every fucking morning.
That's so fucking funny.
It was the kind of alarm you wouldn't get used to.
I mean, smart.
Fucking.
I'm just imagining like a tiny child lying in bed sleeping, and it just.
It was very loud, very obnoxious. Do not purchase a horse alarm clock. I'll cry. I will actually smash that shit with a hammer.
Yeah, that's what I would have done the first day. I would just would have been like, I don't care, breaks it, tosses out the window, burns it, performs an exorcism.
How would you feel about a Pinkie Pie alarm clock, Logan?
A Pinkie? Oh, that's cute.
Aw. It's little Pinkie Pie.
What was that? What was that one that would like wake you up like Gadaisa?
Nice.
I like you used like some famous British actor as the voice for it.
His name is Alfred Pennyworth, and that's how he wakes up Bruce Wayne. Be nice.
Dice. I didn't have an alarm set, but my mom did, and I would just like hear my mom's alarm go off, and then she'd come be like, "Dude, time to get up." Because I would sleep through alarms. I was just like, no, fuck it.
My dad would like after a point like it was just my dad that would come to wake me up, but like he wasn't very good at it, so sometimes he would come in, wake me up, and I would fall back asleep. So then he got very annoying about it. Like he would just come in and be like, "Get up, get 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 up." I would be like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you."
Father, please.
Yeah, if you did that to me, if you did that to me, I'd actually consider murdering you.
Also,
my mom. Yeah, go ahead.
I like that Sprite changed his name on Steam to Mobile Slut Gundam. But
Yep.
please continue.
Amazing. Like my mom, maybe whenever she woke me up in the mornings, she'd be like, either it'd be like D time to get up and then leave. A couple minutes later, D time to get up if I wasn't up yet. Or like every so often she'd be like, walk over to the bed and I'm just laying there asleep. And then she'd like just like put her hands on me because I have a very springy bed. It's just the comfiest for me. Just like push on me a little bit, just bounce, bounce, bounce.
Oh my god.
I'm
What?
like, oh, it's so funny. I was
I
like,
like
I'm
how,
awake.
Yeah, my mom and my dad had different ways of waking me up. My mom would just turn on the light and take the blankets off. He'd be like, "Wake up."
Wake up.
Meanwhile, my dad would give me hugs and kisses until I woke up.
Aw, that's actually
Oh,
cute.
that's very cute.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
completely different.
One time, my sister wanted to get me up one morning because I think they wanted to drive me to school that day because she also had to go to work at the same near the same time. So I was like, might as well just kill two birds with one stone. And she like walks in, she like turns on my light as like, you know, as per usual, the routine is like turn on light, D time to get up, then go on. She like did that, and I wasn't getting up right away because I was very tired for whatever reason. And then she just like comes over, sits down on the bed, just flops on me. I was like, ah!
Rip Aroni and Chase.
My mom would make me up, and when I first started school, I would always be confused why we were up because it was really dark.
Aw.
And I would just start using an alarm to wake myself up. And fun fact, this morning when I got up, I was really super tired still. So I was like, if my eye bags were any darker, they'd be suitcases.
Dude, like, I've often gone into the bathroom at work, looked at myself in the mirror, and been like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Not in years.
I've done that at work. I was like, first thing in the morning, I was like, go to the bathroom, look at me like,
I'd be like, oh, I'm not getting enough rest, huh?
Can I talk about the Henry Stickmin collection? Because I played the shit out of that thing yesterday.
I saw.
Yeah, no, I was having a fucking blast. Like, first off, yeah, it's, if you guys have never heard of the Henry Stickmin collection, it's by the same developers that made Among Us. There's even a bunch of references in this game. You'll even, like, if you do a quick Google search, you'll find out that the Among Us airship is the same airship from the infiltrating the airship section.
Well, because, like, isn't like, the Henry Stickmin games were, like, really popular, famous, like, Flash games for a long time, weren't they?
Yeah, they were first on Flash websites because, you know, it was just a stickman dude escaping out of jail or is trying to steal a diamond, and a lot of people fucking loved it because, like, the fails, when you would fail, like, you wanted to fail in Henry Stickmin. Like, people would get disappointed if they got the right ending, like, did the right thing first try.
It looked really fun. Like, it looks really fun.
It's very fun. I got, how many achievements did I get yesterday? Back. I played for 2 hours yesterday and got like 28.
Oh my god.
I'm glad you're having so much fun with it.
Yeah, no, and like a bunch of, there's one called Bun, and it looks like that one fucking meme, and the description of it just says, I told you about stairs.
Oh my god. I warned you about stairs, bro. Oh, yeah, you know that's from Homestuck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm deleting Henry from my fucking computer.
Yeah, that's from fucking Homestuck, dude. I've been fucking telling you that most of modern internet culture is Homestuck, and you did not fucking believe me.
Well then, it was nice while it lasted, guys, but it's time to delete the Henry Stickmin collection from my computer.
Everybody stretch.
Everybody stretch.
And also, I'm gonna delete, oh my god, did I mention that one of the achievements on this is called XS Noob Slayer XX?
Oh my god.
If you know that.
I just felt myself age.
Also, you get a bunch of endings, and you get to like on the final game where it's like, on the final game you get to like choose which endings you've gotten throughout your time, and like the sad thing is that I want to get all the endings, but one of them involves leaving one of my favorite characters behind, and I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Aww.
I don't want to leave Ellie behind. I love her. That's my girlfriend.
Aww.
It's like if I want all the cool endings, I gotta leave Ellie behind, and I'm like, ugh.
I don't want to do that.
One of them is one of the endings is called Triple Threat, and it's where Henry, Charles, and Ellie get to be a team together at the end, and I'm like, they're a polycule.
Aww.
They're a polycule.
You're very cute.
The fuck up, I'll gut you.
I will not.
I've been hyperfixating on a lot of things, chat.
We call that coping.
Just like,
Yeah.
I like the very different reactions to that.
Like, my favorite thing about it, like, I don't, we weren't on stream to mention it, I think. But Logan, yes, I came online yesterday and was like, hey, I get paid this week. Someone told me to set aside $30 for this one t-shirt of a new thing I meant to get later. And Logan was like, I love you because you'll go offline for like half a day and then you'll come back absolutely obsessed with something else.
Yeah. you just find a new hyperfixation the moment you're like not actively talking to somebody.
Yeah, look, it's like I get bored or I get tired and I like just sit around and I like start watching shit and then I get into something new. Like that's what happened with the Walton Files. I was just like bored one day and was like, you know what, I want to know what's going on in here. So I sat down, I watched Nextpo's like video on it because I'm too much of an actor, like a pussy to actually watch the full thing myself. And I finished it. I was like, man, that was that was okay.
And then we dragged B into it.
Yeah, and then I dragged someone else to talk with me, and I dragged D into it, and I was just like, now I'm obsessed.
Yeah, me, I'm like, I was like, I'm gonna get it from the source and binge watch the entire fucking thing in one night.
Do that
At night.
if you're there to watch
At
it
night.
with me. I'll do that if you're there to watch it with me.
Dude, we watched. I warned you about stairs, bruv. We watched yesterday. After Psych convinced me to not go to work on accident. We went to Waffle House and then we got back and we were like, okay, I want to watch something. You want to watch something? And Psych was like, yeah, sure. And I was like, hey, I can show you Hill House. And Psych was like, sure, whatever. We can watch Hill House. And we watched Hill House, and I cried again.
As you do.
As one does. This is the thing with Hill House. The thing with Hill House is that you'll get to episode 5, and after episode 5, you will cry at least once an episode for the rest of the series.
Yeah.
If you have a heart.
Yes, it's just a downward spiral of sadness.
It's Psych like posted in the TV and movies chat and was like, mislabeled, not horror, -1 out of 10, cried.
That was us with Bly Manor.
It can't hurt.
Also us with Hill House, but still hasn't finished Hill House.
It can't hurt me here. It cannot hurt me here. It can't hurt me here. I'm safe.
It can and it will.
It will.
I'm safe in this little box I've made. I'm like closing the box. I'm duct taping it. I'm shipping myself to Alaska.
It'll hurt you worse than Hill House.
Honestly,
Hill House will hurt you worse than Bly Manor did.
It really, like, I love Bly Manor. I do want to watch it again.
Bly Manor was very good.
It was very good. It did not make me fucking sob.
I feel like
For yourself.
I feel like if I had dealt with like a family member with like some kind of disorder like that, I feel like it would have hit me more than it did. I feel like if you've gone through that experience, that is something that will like really hit close to home. Unfortunately, I mean, fortunately for me, but unfortunately for the viewing experience, I did not have. I've never had a kind of experience like that, so it did not hit me in the same way. But it was still very emotional.
Yeah, But yeah, we were all crying at the end. I love how we were like, oh, this isn't as sad as Hill House, I'm not crying yet. And then 5 seconds later,
Yeah, it was like when they showed like all of their younger versions alongside the older versions, that's when I was like,
yeah, I was like, wait, no.
Hello.
An allegory for. Sorry, I'm getting my phone. Is it like an allegory for Alzheimer's or something?
Yeah, Bly Manor was kind of an allegory for like dementia and Alzheimer's and like those kind of disorders where your memory degenerates over time.
I gotcha.
Then there's Hill House, which is just about grief and death.
Yeah, and grief in general is something that just about everybody can relate to.
Yeah, we're all just like,
You know what, guys? I think Netflix series is like this look better with my glasses off.
You put your glasses back on and face the truth.
Ow!
Yeah.
Ow!
I love how before we even finished Boy Manor, I went to you, Soul. I was like, Boy Manor, are you? You're like, oh, cool. And then we got to one episode where I was like, wait,
No,
wait,
don't mislead them. No, don't you fucking dare mislead them. You said Bly Manor at you, and I sent you a knife emoji. Don't you mislead them. I was not on board.
Was it because of Hannah?
I think so, yeah. We got to that episode, I was like, wait, no.
Actually, back this up. Backtrack this. No more AU.
Back this up.
Yeah, you were like, hey, Bly Manor at you with these characters, and I was like, hey, wait a second.
Hey, wait
I
a
was
second.
not on the ship. I was not on.
Something knife emoji. I was just like, ah, yes, they're on board.
I was not on the ship just yet. I did not get on the boat, and then you pulled me on the boat, and then you sunk it.
I didn't think it, the show did.
The show sank it hard.
You went with me instead of letting me take the fucking life vest.
It's so funny.
He's my least favorite friend. Can you guys tell?
No. Dee is very much not your least favorite friend.
No, she is. Trust me, she is. I hate Dee so much. We totally haven't had movie nights.
Yeah, totally haven't had movie nights.
Oh my god.
One
Y'all are a
day-
fucking delight.
Thank you. One day, I am dragging y'all to watch The Last Unicorn with me.
Dude, I've fucking seen The Last Unicorn. I want to see it again. That's one of Moss's favorite movies.
Yeah, I've never
Same hat.
experienced it. I want to experience it for the first time with my.
I haven't seen it either.
Yay! I believe it's like a 1980s movie. Was it 1980s?
Yeah, it's like either 1980s, 1970s.
Yeah, I was like, so the 80s or 70s, and I think the Japanese company I worked on some of the animation for, and some of the animators went to found Studio Ghibli. Woo!
Yeah, you can kind of tell.
Yeah, you can tell, and it's really neat.
I sent a picture of Groovy, Groovy 2, Groovy 3, and Groovy Beta, and they all say they're listening to Goodbye.
That's fucking sad.
Also, when you click on the on Groovy Bot, because they didn't like make him go offline, it just says Groovy has ended its service.
Yeah, we're using
Yeah.
jockey music right now.
You'll never
Yeah.
be groovy. You're never gonna be groovy.
Be nice to Jockey. Jockey doesn't have to be groovy. Nobody's saying Jockey has to be groovy. It's just I still need a music bot.
You're never gonna be groovy, whether you like it or not.
This has the same energy of like, you know, those kids in like Disney movies when one of the parents dies and the other one starts dating again, and the kid's
Well,
like,
yeah.
"You're not my mom."
Yeah.
This
Oh,
face
I
is
do
giving me
have the
trouble.
book. Sorry, I was like trying to remember if I had
I had a bot, but
little
now I
special
don't.
edition book
You're
of it.
not a bot.
Be fucking nice to Jockey.
Be nice to Jockey.
Jockey's not trying to be groovy. Jockey's just trying to be a loving and supporting music bot of their own merit.
Did you hear my joke? Did you hear my funny?
Yeah, I did. I understood.
I had a guy, but now I don't, and you were not the guy.
You are not the guy. You're not capable of being the guy. I had a guy, but now I don't. And you are not the guy.
First time you said that to me, I thought that was like a scene from Spy Kids 3.
No, it is straight up fucking Breaking Bad, babe.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't know what's happening in Breaking Bad, but I desperately want to.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if that is if that is a show I would be comfortable streaming with you.
I know. I mean, I know that the main character is like he makes the drogas, right?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
I
I
would
know
wait a
about
couple
that.
years on that one, kiddo.
I'm trying to think of, is there anything like explicit in it, you know?
It's been a while.
Because I've watched like the first 2 seasons on my own, and I meant to finish it, I just never got the chance to. I don't think I remember anything like overly charged.
Looking at it, I'm looking.
Because mostly it's about the drugs.
And murder. There's murder in there.
Yeah, and a lot of murder.
And murder.
And in American culture, we're much more comfortable showing younger people drugs and murder than we are sex.
Yeah, there was he didn't murder a guy, and he used acid to dissolve the body.
Okay, the funny thing with that too, yes, the funny thing with that, is he was like specifically do it in this specific type of plastic container, and you're gonna have to like chop up the body parts to do it to Jesse, and Jesse was like, that's gonna take too long, I'm just gonna do it in my bathtub. And he did it in his bathtub, and then the acid melted a hole through the bathtub and then through the floor.
Yeah,
This is like episode 3.
Yeah, the only reason I know this is because they tested it on Mythbusters.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and it's impossible to melt through a floor like that.
But it makes for good TV.
Yes, it does. You would need a much stronger acid other than sulfuric acid to melt through the floor.
But it would fuck up your bathtub, so don't do it.
Don't
dissolve bodies. Just don't.
Destroy your bathtub. It would destroy your house. It would destroy you.
Here's a funny, guys. Here's a funny. I know for a fact that if I ever sit down to watch Breaking Bad, or if we sit down to watch Breaking Bad together, I am going to just make BoJack jokes every single fucking time Paul opens his goddamn mouth.
Yeah, because he plays Todd, doesn't he?
Yes, that may be Jesse Pinkman, but that's also Todd fucking Chavez.
Oh my god. Jesse Pinkman deserved better. That's my one thing. That's like the one reason why part of the reason I didn't just continue Breaking Bad from where I was, because I really like Jesse as a character, and I really just want like good things for him, because he's just like a fuck up kid that like didn't mean to get into the shit that he did, and like is just kind of been let down by just about everybody, because like he clearly has like undiagnosed ADHD among other things. And like he's like not even like super stupid, like he does some dumb shit, but like it's clearly just like, you know, the ADHD, I'm pretty sure. And I wanted good things for him, but I was like, the way this show goes, nobody's getting any good things.
Alright, I'm looking through Does the Dog Die, and there is a few like sexy scenes, but a lot of them say they aren't vulgar or like explicit.
Yeah, because I think it was on actual network TV.
Yeah, I think it was like AMC.
Also, the funniest thing is that it says throughout the entire show there's nudity, but it's usually not as vulgar. Walter's ass is exposed for a few minutes for comical effect.
Okay, so we could probably watch that with you.
Yeah, and even if there is a sex scene, just like skip ahead very quickly.
Yeah.
Or I can just like close my eyes.
But yeah, it's actually like what I've watched. It's very good, but it's very much if you like the trope of like good guy slowly becoming irredeemable over the course of a thing. That's where the trope originated from. So none of the characters really get a happy ending.
You're speaking my language here, actually.
Bastardization arc.
But
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Breaking Bad is what popularized that.
I think so, yeah. I think there was another show on the same station around about the same-ish time, similar time frame. I'm trying to remember what it was called. Was it like Breaking Bad, like Dexter?
Oh yeah, Dexter. Dexter is propaganda.
Yeah.
Well, because the whole thing with Dexter, like the whole premise is like it's a cop who's mad that people keep getting through the system, so he's also a serial killer. And like, oh, that aged well.
That aged well.
The funny thing, the funny thing.
Mm.
I know that the CSI show is propaganda, but it's propaganda I enjoy.
Moss is the same way.
Like, yes, it's propaganda, but also nothing is better than that one episode of CSI New York where they bully the shit out of a Nazi. Nothing is better than that, absolutely nothing else.
Oh my god.
Like, nothing is better than that Nazi looking at one of the main characters and being like, if back in the day we would be on the same side, and the main character responding with, back in my day, I would have shoot your racist ass where it stood.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Nothing is better than that. Alright.
I almost know nothing about Dexter. All I know is that I took a personality test, and it said, yeah, you're most like Dexter. I'm like...
Oh, good!
Oh no! Hey, Jazzy.
No.
Hey, Jazzy, do you have something you would like to tell the class?
I feel like
I don't know. I don't know.
Are you a serial killer, Jazzy?
Jazzy, are you a serial killer?
But then again, I don't know, because like I haven't watched it, so I don't know if like we're actually supposed to empathize with him, or if it is like a Walter White situation where you're like, you're not actually supposed to like want to be the main character thing, you know?
I think it's been a hot minute.
Alright, looking through reviews.
I think it's like a situation where he's like a villain protagonist. Pretty sure it is.
So you're not supposed to be like, I want to be this guy.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a little bit more acceptable.
Yeah. Like we're trying to figure out who's doing all these murders. He's just sitting there like.
Is that not also like I've never watched Hannibal, but isn't that also like Hannibal?
What if we watched Hannibal?
Oh,
I'm gonna make fun of it.
Hannibal.
I will bully it gently.
I've watched Hannibal. There's a lot of gore and violence in that one.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I love gore and violence though.
Oh man, I need to figure out who's causing all these car crashes. I better go talk to my friend Vehicular Handslaughter.
Vehicular Handslaughter.
Oh god.
You know damn well that the reason that he's named that was like the fucking author was making the author of the original books was like making this character, and he's like, okay, so he's like a cannibal, and he's from Eastern Europe. What should I name him? Hannibal.
Why do I have two of those? I don't want two of them. Why is it? Wait, no.
God,
I was actually really into. Sorry, go ahead, D.
Sorry, but like you mentioning
dumb bitch.
Hannibal shot me back to 2012 Tumblr.
Well, I used to really be into, before it was cool. I watched Silence of the Lambs, which I know we have beef with Silence of the Lambs, and I get why. But I watched Silence of the Lambs. I really liked it. I still think it's like a really good film. It just has problems. Like ethical problems.
Ethical problems.
My least favorite kind of problems.
But I watched Silence of the Lambs. I really fucking loved it. I've always been a villain stan, so of course I was really into Hannibal as a character. And then I got kind of like obsessed with the character, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna absorb all of the content of this guy that I can find. So I read all of the books that had Hannibal in them. The author, kind of weird.
Yeah.
Kind of a weird man. Kind of writes some weird shit. Mm.
I'm feeling this is going in a direction that I'm afraid of.
Well, did you ever hear his origin story?
No.
Warning for some shit. The reason he's a cannibal, was because he was from a noble family, in, I think it was the Balkans. I'm not sure. I know it was like in Eastern, maybe Southeastern Europe. It was in Europe. But he was from a noble family from that area. There was a revolution or some kind of war. It's been a long time since I've read the books. And some people caught him and his sister. And
Oh no!
And then there's a snowstorm.
Oh
no!
And they forced him to eat his sister. And that's why he's a cannibal now.
Wow, that's worse than what I thought it would be, because you said they found him and his sister and then didn't elaborate on what you meant.
Yeah, no, I think it was people from the other faction of the war, and I think they were kidnapping him. If I remember, it's been a very fucking long time. But the basic gist of it is the way that it ends up is that he has to eat his sister to survive. And so that kind of, because he's like young, I think he's like 12 at that point, that kind of pathologize, whatever the word is, in his head, the act of like cannibalism. So that kind of just sticks in his brain. And so when he does eventually go fucking crazy, when he eventually does like decide, okay, like killing is morally correct, actually, that is how he ends up killing people, and that's why he's a cannibal.
Also, I took that test again.
Yeah.
I still got Dexter.
Jazzy, I don't know if we can be friends anymore.
We gotta end this right here, right now.
Also, one of the other options is a Hannibal character, like one of the top 5.
Oh my god.
It's not Hannibal, though.
It's not Hannibal.
So
Which one is it?
Dr. Marier?
Wait, no, hold up. That's the guy. Hold on.
It's a woman.
Oh, Dr. What's the last name?
Du Marier?
Spell it?
Maurier.
Okay, respell that for me.
Maurier.
Bedalia du Maurier. Oh, that's Hannibal Lecter, psychiatrist.
Oh.
Hey, you're telling me this bitch has a therapist?
Well, yeah, most therapists have their own therapists.
Hey, I completely forgot that Hannibal was a therapist!
Yeah, he's a fucking psychiatrist. Or a therapist. It's unclear. He's a psychiatrist, but he's also shown doing a therapist job, as many fictional psychiatrists often do.
Also, another thing, and also in this top 5, Doctor Strange.
Why? No wonder Moss likes you.
Also, I might actually be getting myself that shirt I wanted, and I said, remind me to put $30 to the side for.
Well, you only got one more night to spend it.
Yeah. It's gonna be medium. It says it's an adult medium, and hopefully it's oversized. It's like way bigger than me. I want it to be way bigger than me.
Also,
That's
one
cute.
of them is a character from Game of Thrones, which makes me concerned already.
Oh, that's
Which
true.
one?
Which one?
Varys?
Varys?
Barys.
Varys.
Means nothing to me.
Varys. Game of. Are you okay? Varys Game of. Oh, you're the eunuch. Okay, Jazzy, these are concerning. I actually know more stuff about Game of Thrones than other people, and these are concerning.
These are very concerning. When I got Dexter again, I'm just like, oh boy.
He's a very good character. He's not a character you want to be.
Like, uh-oh. I'm in danger. I'm in danger. I don't know anything about Varys, though. So.
He's like kind of like he's like one of those characters where he doesn't have a lot of his own power, so like his whole shtick is like manipulating other people in power, and like he's like really interesting and good as a character. Like he's a very cool character.
He's not a good person.
Yeah, he's not a very good person. He thinks he is, and he wants really good things for people, but he does bad shit to get there. Yeah.
And just looking at these characters, I'm just like, oh
dear.
Yeah, and I think that's also a thing with Dexter, so like,
I'm
I think,
concerned.
Like,
I'm concerned for me.
if I'm remembering correctly, is it like Dexter supposed to like have like psychopathy? I think. I never actually watched the show. Neither
I've
have
never
I. So
watched
I'm just trying to like remember what I've absorbed through osmosis.
Have a good night, Luigi.
Night.
Thank you for hanging out.
Yeah.
I always get like when I take these tests, I always get the most concerning answers.
I'm sorry. I love how I was like, this is just gonna be a warm-up sketch, and then all of the stream has been me drawing this.
Well, you know.
I am not fast.
It's not letting me fucking buy the thing because it's saying enter a valid card expiry date, and I'm like, this is the valid expiry date, which worries me.
Oh no.
Oh, so.
Oh no, so.
Anybody want to buy me a t-shirt real fast? $29.
I would if I had $29. I mean, I think Sam just sent me money, but that money is going to my 3D model fund.
But I'm looking at this test and like seeing what other characters are because there's like a bunch of them. Guess which Transformer character I'm most like?
Which one?
Optimus.
Huh. Huh.
This is the live action one though.
Oh, worse. Jazzy, what is your stance on taking people's faces?
If they deserve it, they deserve it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that tracks.
Talk shit, get hit.
Talk shit, get hit.
It's not letting me.
There's okay, so just for reference for anybody that's not into Transformers, there's a thing in IDW Comics. It's called Impurata, and the basic premise of Impurata is that they will take your normal faceplate and as well as your normal hands and replace them with like a singular optic faceplate and clawed hands to kind of mark you as like an undesirable, basically. And if you go to the Transformers wiki and go to the page for Impurata, if you go to tfwiki.net and go to the page for Impurata, right across the top it says, and I quote, This article is about the ritualized punishment involving the removal of a Cybertronian's face. For the casual hobby of removing a Cybertronian's face, see Optimus Prime movie. and that tells you basically everything you need to know about movie versus Optimus Prime.
I still love him though. I love him. That's like deserve better.
That is so funny.
Just like it. Okay. Hey, fuck, I guess I'm not.
Yeah, it's just I always get the most concerning answers from personality quizzes like this, and I'm just like,
No.
Like when I take you quizzes, it's always like, you have definitely murdered a man. I'm like, okay.
You have killed somebody.
You have killed a man
I think murder is legal.
with your bare hands.
It's like either you have killed somebody with your bare hands, or you need therapy.
Or you need therapy.
I mean, you're not wrong about the therapy.
If the bank
You
of,
are wrong about me killing a man.
if the Bank of Bofa could just get back to me, that'd be nice.
The Bank of Bofa.
Look, if Bank of America wanted to be treated seriously, they shouldn't have made their acronym BOFA.
Yeah. They should have just gone with BOA.
Now it's the Bank of Bofa, and they better get back to me and actually give me my goddamn debit account. God, please, God, please.
Did they not need like a parent approval or?
They don't.
Okay.
Like, apparently not. I think it's because I'm at least like I'm 16, 17.
Yeah, you're 6.
Not quite an adult, but I at least know somewhat what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah. When I got.
Whoa. Who's echoing?
Me.
Okay, it's done.
And there goes D again.
D.
Oh my god, D really is care, but to the right. You're being taken by the fucking ghost.
Really am. Holy shit.
Do you have do you check your audio? Do you have automatically determine input sensitivity on?
Nope.
Check it.
Check if I have that.
I'm pretty sure it's not on. No.
Oh, weird.
No, it's not.
Very weird. Never mind.
Very weird. But,
Because that's my normal. That's normally what's going on when it's just like, no, can't hear you.
No, can't hear you actually.
Is that the same thing as automatic game control?
I don't think so.
No.
Okay, then I'm just gonna leave that alone.
Yeah. But whenever I got my bank account, I was around 14 years old. The reason why I got it is because money was coming in. I was like, "This is your money." I was like, "Okay." So he got me a bank account, and I needed parent permission. So I'm not sure if the age limit is like 16. What was that?
I got my bank account, and I still have the same bank account as my first one. When I was 17, 18, because I was getting graduation money. And my mom was like, "Well, we'll just give you an account."
Yeah.
And it's technically through my grandfather's bank account, but they don't like look at my shit. And I'm not paying for it, and it's easier to use, so I just haven't gotten a new one.
Yeah. My account is not connected to anybody else's. But I still need like parent permission. She had to like sit down with me at the place. They're like, "Okay, you're setting up. I just need an email, blah 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 blah." And I just gave them all the information.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was an experience. I was like, "You're doing like, congratulations, D. You're doing an adult thing." And then she was like, "I need to get another bank account." Oh, hi, Sid.
She says, "Hello, I'm Sophie."
Hello. She sat up, just kind of stared off at the wall for a second. I was like, never mind, fuck this, and laid back down. I love old dogs.
Anyways, oh shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes if I hit the tablet just wrong, it's like, ah, fuck.
Ah, fuck.
Can't believe you done this.
Can't believe you done this. Hi, Sophie. Sophie. Can I come over here? Hi. And plop.
Loop.
Hello. You are so tired. You're so cute.
Time is up. Wow.
It is.
8:26 for us, meaning it's 7:26 for you.
Yeah.
Damn.
I am.
Me, just a quick sketch, in and out. 2 hours later.
2 hours later.
I love how like I'm still trying to get into my fucking stupid fucking account to see if I can do anything, and I love how it's like, yeah, we've sent you an email about your password, and it's like, no, you didn't. XD roar. Or
Thank
You are fucking lying to me.
lying.
Liar.
It's not sending me
Did I-
jack shit.
Oh, I did download Ruffles. I have Ruffles brushes.
I can't wait to talk to my manager about getting cash for a little bit until I can set myself up with the fucking why do banks close so early?
I don't know.
Hey, like the banks here close at 4, and I'm like, I get off. I leave school at I get home at 4. Please be a little later.
It's like, it's actually literally the most inconvenient thing in the world, dealing with banks. I don't understand, like, I don't get why all businesses run at the same time as all other businesses. It feels like it's a little counterproductive.
It really does.
Are they gonna be open on Labor Day? Be open on Labor Day, you whores. I don't have school that day.
No, Labor Day is a national holiday. Nobody's gonna be open.
Yeah, so they're closed.
Don't you fucking error me.
I'm kicking my feet like a toddler.
The stream is, I usually always go to 8:30.
Yeah. If something comes up, then sometimes we end late or end early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean the ATM is open 24 hours, but I doubt that's gonna help me.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna help you, buddy.
You could try.
You can't set up a bank account through the ATM.
You don't know that!
Yes, I do!
I know damn well that you can't.
You better not send me like a second email being like, oh hi, we couldn't open your account because you don't have anything to verify yourself with. Sorry, XD Roar, even though you like gave us your social security number, so that should have been enough. Or
You fucking whore.
Well, that's our go-to insult, just whore.
I literally came into the call and was like, what's up, slut, to Logan.
I've joined the last two D&D calls with who let all these whores in here.
Yes.
And last time I did it in Chafiel's voice, I was like, who let all these whores in here?
Raphael looking at the rest of our D&D characters.
It's all these whores in here.
Who let all these whores in here?
Raphael looking at Astrophel.
Who let all this whore in here?
Well, that's
That
one
doesn't
way
look-
to refer to me. Well, that is not the voice I expected to do for them.
That reminds me. Consider Joseph meeting Penumbra.
Oh my god.
That'd be
Oh my
so
God.
fucking funny, actually.
How, like, I feel like Penumbra is one of those characters that Joseph would, like, just be totally unable to even parse. Like,
Yeah.
his cowboy brain would be like, what in tarnation?
Yeah, exactly. He's just Penumbra would just be like, be not afraid. He's like, oh, I'm afraid.
I've never been more afraid in my life. Everybody unshrimp yourself.
Oh.
I need to finish this. I need to rewrite the starter of Astrofel meeting Jaffiel.
Yes, you do.
Also, I would love if Penumbra and Astrofel met, just because their personalities will clash.
What if we did... Jazzy, are you in the roleplay server for the D&D roleplay writing server?
Yes, I am.
We should do, like, just an Azamar meetup.
Azamar meetup?
The most normal one.
Joseph is straight up the most normal one. I think that's because Joseph is the only one I didn't personally design.
Oh, an Azamar who's a cowboy, an Azamar who is literally a angelic, like a super angelic being, like from Lyra, an Azamar who is the colors of the sun, and an Azamar who's a whore and also the colors of the night sky walk into a bar.
Here's things about Jaffiel. One, has an extremely irregular and slow heartbeat. Heartbeats maybe like once per minute. This sometimes surprises her. 2, forgets to blink. Literally has to make herself blink. 3, I've discussed this with Moss. She literally bleeds gold. Like if you cut her, it's gold. I don't. Yeah, and I think she also cries gold tears. And then she has the head wings, and I think what was the other one? Oh yeah, if she goes to sleep, she just looks like she's dead.
Yeah, because she doesn't look like she's breathing.
Yeah, because it looks like she's not breathing.
Like she just needs to breathe, but she looks very dead. She's basically a walking corpse.
Yeah, because that's just how shadow sorcerers are.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, they're just one step away from being a corpse. God, I love shadow sorcerers. They're actually really just like such an edgy idea about like, do you know how much fun I would have just being a shit with this?
And these are things like Jaffiel just pretend like she just pretends not to notice because she thinks it's rude to acknowledge it.
Because the thing is, all of the weirdness was put into Nuriel. Like, because she literally looks like she's made of stone. Like, her skin looks like marble, her wings look like they're made of crystal. Even her eyes are like if somebody cut like sapphires and just put that in the head instead of eyeballs.
Oh my god.
Nuriel got all the weirdness. Joseph looks normal.
Joseph is just a fucking cowboy.
He's just a guy with
And
wings.
on my side of the Azamar ring, I have Astrofel, who is very much star-based if you look at them based on their design. And then they open their fucking mouth and they're the most flamboyant person you probably meet for a few days.
It actually, like, because it was funny when I designed Astrofel, because Astrofel was originally like an adoptable, and I did the design and based on Soul's suggestion, and then after I made it, Soul was like, oh no, I'm in love.
Yeah, and then Citri bought me them.
Yeah, they commented on the stream. They were like, "Oh man, I really want this design." And then Citri messaged me afterwards and was like, "Can I just buy that for the person on your stream?"
Thank you, by the way, Citri. You're still my favorite.
Thank you, Citri.
Thank you, Citri.
And like, I asked Logan what he thought Astrofel's personality would have been, and he was like, "Oh, I would have thought they were like a very calm star wizard." And then I was like, "Nah, I'm gonna make them a whore."
Yeah, because like I usually go into designs like with a personality in mind. I don't care if somebody like buys it and changes it. Like that's their prerogative. Once they own the character, that's their character. But when I make a design, I usually go, okay, this is like what I imagine they would be like. Soul did not do what I thought they were gonna do with that.
Yeah, I completely 180 that. I was like, I'm gonna make them the most overconfident little shit on the goddamn planet, but also give them the lowest self-esteem I've ever seen.
Yeah, because when I designed them, I was like, I'm imagining this character as like a very studious like wizard of like the arcane and maybe like the astrology and stuff like that. And then Soul was like, they're an asshole, actually.
It's not that they're an asshole. Well,
They're the asshole.
they're a little bit of an asshole. They're also from a kingdom I made up called the Kingdom of Selene. It's a kingdom that overlooks a cliff with a lot of water. It's next to an ocean, and it overlooks it there because they get to see the moon push and pull the tides. And then there's also the fact that they're basically nocturnal. Like, if you go into that kingdom in the middle of the day and you start making noise because, you know, it's the middle of the day, people are usually up, you are going to get your ass beat because people are sleeping.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna come up and be like, shut the fuck up!
Yeah, an old lady and her 3 children are going to come out and beat you to death before going back to bed. That's why I'm excited to play Ashfell in a campaign, because I want them to like be up all goddamn night during like long rests and then go to sleep during the day, and then like have the party be like, what the fuck is going on with you?
Party be like, we gotta go.
No, we don't.
Go.
Hang on, Fives. The 10 hasn't gotten their good amount of rest yet.
Well, maybe the 10 should have been sleeping when everybody fucking else was.
The 10 does not sleep during the night.
Well, the 10 should start.
The 10 should kick number 4's ass!
God.
I think, because you said if Asherfell was originally planned for, like, the Little Stars campaign, which means Asherfell would be in the same campaign as Harley, who is my stoner druid.
Nice.
Yeah, Harley talks like this, and he's, just, like, really chill, but he's also kind of a coward, and he likes to shapeshift for basically no reason, because he just likes to do it. We also, because Little Stars was set in a very dubious, like, time zone, or timeline, we said he had Heelys on, during the child portion of everything, and he would just Heely everywhere.
Yeah, Ashfell was originally for that campaign, and I had them run away from their birth parents when they were younger. But if things change and we don't get to do that campaign, I am willing to rewrite their backstory just a bit, because it won't be too bad of just saying like they ran away at a different age to fit the campaign.
Yeah.
I just want to play Ashfell. I just want to play that asshole. I also want to just give somebody their backstory. I put a lot of thought into them already. Like, I was thinking about it on the way home one day, and I was like, oh god, there's Zuko.
There's Zuko.
There's Zuko.
Oh, the stress is so fucking frilly.
So fucking frilly.
That's how I feel about my vampire paladin. I'm just like, I have spent over a year developing his backstory.
That's like...
For the last time, Uncle, I am not playing the Zungi horn.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Jojo's working on something.
Bork.
Oh, no, Jojo. Okay, please
What?
Go ahead, D, sorry.
Work.
Yeah.
Hmm?
We're saying a thing.
The thought has decided to die.
No, D!
D is forgotten.
I had forgotten.
Don't come back when you're not thinking of.
I'll come back and not thinking of it. But yeah, so I do have
Oh no, D.
the server. Oh no, my fucking mic again. It's on its lowest setting. I don't know what the like on this lowest sensitivity. I don't know what the fuck Discord wants from me.
Oh no, you have to be on high sensitivity. It has to be more sensitive.
High sensitivity. Not the sensitive. I mean like on the like if I say a thing, it'll pick it up. It's like on the spot where it is picking me up. I am looking directly at the thing.
That
It's
is
like I can hear you.
so weird.
But Discord hardcore, please.
Yeah, my boss. I know Little Stars is an orphanage, and I was originally gonna have like Astrofel's parents kind of just abandon them. Like they left them on the front of the orphanage, said, "Wait here, we'll be back in an hour," and then they were gone forever.
With Harley's backstory, Harley was he was from a circle of moon druids. I think it was moon druids because I think I gave him the one that does more shapeshifty stuff. But he was from a circle of moon druids who just like gave him up for a little bit so he could become like more wise to the world before coming back to the commune. I basically said he was from a hippie commune. And that was his deal.
You say moon druids, and I say woo.
The woo.
Oh, well.
And the fun thing too is like he's a furbolg, and canonically in most D&D lore, furbolgs have no name and will get named by other people, and that's just like how they go. But Harley, because I was like he's from a fucking hippie commune, I gave him like 50 names. Hold up, let me find it.
Speaking of Citri, she's streaming.
Huh?
Citri stream.
Citri's streaming.
Citri streaming.
If she's still streaming after this, we can do a raid.
Is her model always like moving like that, or did she just get it fully rigged? I feel like
she just got a new computer. So she couldn't have it, like, she had it rigged already, like, she'd rigged it herself, but she couldn't use it because her old computer wasn't very good.
I see, so that explains. Now her model moves and it's so pretty.
Yeah.
Aww.
So Harley's full name was Hyacinth Aurelian Obsidian Florizal Ocean Lazuli Galisier.
Darkness Dementia, Ravenwood Way.
But you can just call me Harley, man.
You can just
Harley says that to Astrofel, and they just fucking stare at him.
That is so fucking funny.
I am sorry, did you have a stroke attempting to answer my question?
No. That's my name.
A solid couple second pause.
Be considerate.
I am going to run away again and going to live in the woods.
It's probably not a good idea. There's like wolves out there, man.
I will become their king.
No, you won't.
I can't imagine them having this conversation as children.
Fucking no, you won't.
No, you won't.
Motherfucker takes 10. Astrofel takes like 10 steps into the woods and immediately starts screaming. And it's not even because of woods, it's because they got their heel dirty.
Good fucking god.
Oh no, straight up, I am imagining a scene where like a monster or like just any other like person they're fighting, it's like their clothing dirty. The party just stares at Astrofel, then at the enemy, and it's just like, oh brother, you have fucked up because
You
Astrofel
fucked up big time.
Astrofel is now about to tear you a new one because they did not spend $1 million gold on this beautiful skirt for you to fuck it up in 5 minutes. Good God and pray, motherfucker, because you're paying for this shit after.
You know, that was how Ashford was gonna be during like Paul had a campaign called Halcyon's Madness that we never got to finish because we got like a couple sessions in. I guess interest wasn't like high enough, so but Ashford was. So you know Jophiel's current character concept. Ashford was the exact same build. So I'm doing the same build with Jophiel that I did for Astrid, but Astrid was Astrid. So for those who don't know Astrid as a character, Astrid is a huge bitch.
You love him so much.
And he was also going to be like a drow princess who was like slated to be the next heir, but like, you know, because of trans stuff, he was like dealing with that, and he's like, they're not gonna be very happy when they find out I'm trans. And so he was like, I want to join an adventure. Like I'm against my mother's wishes. I'm gonna go join an adventure, and he did. And that was Astrid. But when I did Jophiel, I was like, I want to do that exact same build, but a totally fucking different character, like just a completely different character. And I think it's really funny too, because like y'all said, like Hexblade, Warlock, and Shadow Magic Sorcerer should be the edgiest character possible. Jophiel's very much not that.
Jophiel is a fucking ray of sunshine.
Yes, she is.
I love her. Every time like I'm like mid.
Considering she can't be in sunlight.
Yeah. Well, she can be. It's just it burns her skin much easier. But every time I'm like mid talking as her and somebody interrupts me to be like, I love Jophiel, it makes my fucking heart smile.
It's good.
Ah, shit.
Like, ah, shit.
Dies after we compliment him.
Nothing fell over. I just like knocked my hand into something.
Oh boy. I'm still thinking. I am still thinking about that fucking quote I put in the D&D writing server today, where it was like, "Gonna run off, leaving someone else to pay for the hotel room, steal their carriage, and drive multiple miles into the kingdom and max their credit cards on a shitty horse riding lessons. God damn it, whore! You will not let that go."
Oh my god. Okay, now I need to judge off swings, and then I can line. Because this is no longer just a warm-up sketch.
No longer a warm-up sketch.
What's a warm-up sketch? I've never heard of the word, even thought of it.
The man who created the famous "you guys are making warm-ups" post.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, is like I don't do warm-ups because I get attached to the warm-up and then I just draw it. Like,
Oh, you dumb little bitch.
I am a dumb little bitch. I'm a huge dumb little bitch.
I love you.
I love you too.
To be fair, I have also an edgy character concept, like the vampire paladin. He's actually a giant sweetheart. He just comes off as a bit of an asshole at first.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I never told you guys about my other Akmar.
Oh?
Ooh.
Her name is Jorah. She's a centaur.
Oh, yeah, you made the Asmar centaur. Jazzy, I do want to hear about your vampire paladin as well.
Yeah, he's the one for Paul's campaign, the other one. I have to talk to him about this, obviously, but he will. I want his family to still be alive and be vampires too, but obviously it's just him going on the adventure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm debating on either making him Oathbreaker or Conquest, purely because Conquest gets spiritual weapon.
I see.
Which is released. But yeah, he comes off as an asshole at first, but he really does care, and you know he cares when he's like, okay, let me do your hair. What? Your hair, it's a mess. Let me groom. Like, he'll start grooming the party.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Go get food.
Yeah, and he'll like let me do your hair. Because vampires have to rely on each other to groom because they can't look in mirrors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like a social thing. Is just like that's how you know he likes you.
Yeah.
When he offers to do your hair.
Let me groom you.
I will
And
groom you. No, you don't get a choice.
Well, to be fair, I also rolled his stats already. He has how many? I think he has like 3 17s.
Oh my god.
And one of them is in strength, so you will accept grooming. It's just that one Star Wars meme. You are being groomed. Please do not resist.
Please do not
Do
resist.
not resist.
He's also big and terrifying, but he's just also like
I
also,
love
like,
that.
braiding his hair.
I love that.
I love that so much.
Moss, I'm very sorry. You're gonna have to remind me who that character is.
Hold on. thought that said calzone.
Yeah, I know. I also thought that.
Calzone.
Oh. A highway.
Oh, Theo Sevilla? No, not Thea. I meant fucking Malia. You should get a calzone.
But yeah,
Okay.
to be fair, he will ask before.
Oh, Molly. Oh yeah, that's I just kept thinking of her as the fucking scary godmother. So I forgot what her actual name was.
Oh my god. Character association is great. When it isn't.
But yeah,
That sounds like a really great character, and I really hope you get to play them.
yeah, and he also has 200 years worth of trauma from like being experimented on by a wizard. So like, if there's a wizard in the party, he's gonna be like, eh. So you never went to therapy for that. Yeah. So it's just like, there's a fucking wizard here.
How do wing? How do wing?
I don't know. You're the one who taught me how to win.
How wing?
Lions.
That lines.
Lions help.
Also, I found Jorah's character sheet, and I just remembered that. Ignore that sound.
I just remember that.
Yeah, sorry. I clicked on one of her like fucking stats, and D&D Beyond was like, "Oh, roll dice."
Roll dice.
Yeah, no, I just remembered that her base score for strength is 17. I love that for her.
Beautiful.
I think. No, Penumbra's is 16. It's really funny because like Penumbra's so fucking waifish, but they have a 16 strength.
Yeah. Makes sense. Medic.
And a ballerina.
And ballerina.
Yeah.
Your first D&D character. It's like a human fighter. It's got like a tragic backstory and it's lost his his village or something, and that's why he's adventuring. You know, just normal fare. Your fifth D&D character. I'm a vampire motorbiking space witch from the future.
Yeah.
Well, that was baby's first D&D character for me. I was probably literally a baby. I'm trying to remember. It has been years.
I mean,
like,
that's a Batwing, Sam. I'm trying to do a Birdwing. Birdwing, to be fair, is also technically arm and hand, but much less fingy.
Yeah, much
less fingy. Mango doesn't have fingers.
Barn owl. I want to go. What does a barn owl wing look like? Yeah, because they basically just have like the one fingy.
Yeah, they just got one fingy.
Also, owls skeletons do not look like they belong to owls. They look like they belong to anything but that.
Yeah.
Also, if you take all the fur off of if you take all the feathers off an owl, that's like, what the fuck?
So yeah, if you to be fair, if you take off the feathers of any bird, they all just look like.
They look so fucking weird.
They're nuggets.
They're like owls are so much skinnier than you would think they would be.
You
weird as hell.
There's that.
You touch a bird and your hands just like sink at several inches, like.
Mango, can you confirm to us that when you're like naked, you're just a dinosaur? Talk.
I just need to draw the fucking wings. How did that? You know?
Oh, I made her a sorcerer.
Yep. Look, penguins are also pretty weird.
Penguins are
yeah.
pretty fucking
I-
weird.
The moment I found out penguins have like knees that look like that, I was like, what?
Why?
Penguins got knees. Penguins got knees.
They got. It's so weird.
But you don't like their penguin knees? Do you
I
not
don't.
appreciate-
I really don't.
They're
You not like
constantly doing
penguin knees?
squats.
I don't really like owl wing knees either. Like I feel like where the owl body stops and the leg begins is not actually where the leg begins, and I think that's deceptive. And I think they should be held accountable for it.
Yes.
Where did I give her the? Oh,
I remember what I was going to say earlier.
I am still streaming, Luigi. I'm sorry for paused activity on the actual screen. I am looking for a good reference of an owl's wing.
Yeah.
Folded.
Yeah. So I have a character concept. I play her in the writing bits occasionally. She'll just pop up and be like, hello, and then disappear back into her little fucking engineering lab. Brilwin, the absolute feral little scientist, 16-year-old little hobgoblin artificer.
Oh.
I have a feeling that if she met Astrafel, she would bite the shit out of him.
Astrafel would attempt to throw her.
Astrafel like picks her up. She's like 5'9", and she doesn't weigh a lot. She's a bit of a runt. She's just like flailing wildly, like, come at me.
I'll kill
Can
you.
somebody please get their child? I was never meant for babysitting.
I'm 16, you asshole!
And that changes nothing. Where are your guardians?
Yeah.
Welcome back to BG.
Hey, welcome back to Beach.
Back to
Brill
BG.
was the one who was raised in by a very, very sweet family of dwarves. And it's so fucking funny because the little town that she was raised in was mostly dwarves and gnomes, and she is not used to being the shortest person in the room anymore.
Astrafel, I think I made Astrafel.
Aren't hobgoblins super fucking big?
They get around 5 to 6 feet tall, I think it said, yeah.
Oh, I was thinking of fucking
Oh, God,
bugbears,
this-
I think.
Bugbears are the ones that are oh god, that's just fucking tall even for hobgoblins.
I mean, the way Paul talks about it, he usually goes by the book as far as heights and stuff go.
Yeah, they get to they could be over 6 feet, yeah.
I
but
think they're
not
human size.
Yeah, they're about human size.
Maybe
Yeah,
Olga was wearing heels.
Wearing heels.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Olgath is average height at 6 feet.
Okay.
Thank you.
Aw, that throws
you.
that throws my Olgath is just wearing heels theory out of the water.
Wait, no, I lied. Olgath is technically small because hobgoblins they are 6'6" on average.
What?
Okay.
Huh.
What?
Let me see
Wow.
this.
Okay then.
Alright, gamers, 1 second.
we're all like, how tall does a hobgoblin get? Because could have sworn I was anywhere from 5 to 6 feet. I was like, okay.
Yeah, it says hobgoblins are between 5 and 6 feet tall.
I'm looking at something right now that says the average height is 6'6".
Maybe it changed between editions, so different sources have different answers.
I'm
That's
looking at
actually
information
probably
that's
what's
funny.
up. Because
I'm
that's
looking
probably
at
why you,
funny, actually.
that is probably why you think that gnomes should be shorter than halflings, but they're
Well,
not.
because they should be.
But they're
Why
not.
does
But they should be.
change between editions?
My fucking mom starts the call that she called me and was like, "Hey, darling, hey, sweetie, I haven't seen you in a bit because I've been up in my room for a few hours because of the stream." And I'm like, "Oh, I can be down there in a second." And then she's like, "Okay, can you wash the dishes when you get down here?" And I just
Oh
make
my god.
the most I stared at the camera like I'm on the office.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, she fucking baited you. She was like, yeah, let's I'm your mother and I'm gonna be a loving mother, and then she's like, do the dishes.
That's why I never leave my room.
But
Yeah. If I don't leave my room, I get depressed.
That's your problem, not mine.
But yeah, according to Volvo's Guide of Monsters in 5th edition, they're between 5 and 6 feet tall. So
Huh.
Maybe
Yep, and according
why are
to this edition, they are 6'6" on average.
That
So
is so
Which edition?
funny. That is so
it's like third.
That's third edition.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Just said third edition.
That's what I
Why
thought. That's what I thought was happening.
Oh my god, that is so funny. I was like, wait, what? What do you mean? It's like, oh. And
Because Olgath is, I think Olgath is 6 foot even. And no, he's taller than Penumbra.
yeah, he's taller than Penumbra. I think he's like
6'4".
yeah. And Aurora's an inch taller.
Yeah, and then Penumbra
That's
is
how-
6'2".
Yeah.
Penumbra's so mad. They're used to being a very tall person, and they got in this party.
Well, you know, Penumbra, maybe you shouldn't have been reborn as an Asmar. Maybe you should just kept your holy height.
I don't know. Maybe I should have.
Next time, you on your mother.
I like half wonder because like you know like Penumbra's whole like story seems to be like about agency and stuff, and I don't know if like Paul even has like in mind like an idea of what their reasoning for taking on the Asmar form was, because like I mean obviously Penumbra like in character doesn't remember, but I wonder, huh?
It was because of Veravan.
No, I wonder, like, outside of that, if they had any motivation, like, maybe if it was, like an expression of freedom, in a sense, is what I'm curious about, because, like, Penumbra's very willful, and it seems like that was, like, a thing before in their previous life as well.
Penumbra's a little vicious bitch, and I love them so much.
They're so fucking good.
Penumbra's a bitch, and I love them so much.
Penumbra, I'm sitting you slogan to Penumbra Spectral Wings, and I was sitting here like, what are you doing? These are not. Well, and then I remember this is Jaffiel.
Yeah, Jaffiel has wings.
Yeah. Logan, I am still just like so mad about the nerfs that they did to make Minotaurs a playable race. Some of them don't even make sense. They like lowered the Minotaur's height, which automatically means like basically any playable Minotaur is a runt.
That's really funny.
The monster Minotaurs are 10 feet.
I wonder if that's supposed to be like a more docile like sub race or something.
It's so dumb, whatever it is. And then they lost their ability to like find their way through a labyrinth.
Huh.
Well,
Yeah, right?
That's connected to what is it? Baphomet?
No, it's just like part of their race thing. Like it's not about Baphomet, because like even the Minotaurs that were not connected via Baphomet have it. Because it's literally any Minotaurs that are not playable, the playable race have it. So
Really?
you want to play a
I mean,
Minotaur.
Here's the thing. That thing is so fucking niche that I would just let players have it. It's just.
Yeah, that does not seem like something that would come up unless you're in like a labyrinth-involved campaign.
Well, like also just like dungeons in general, because I mean you can never get lost with it. You always know your way.
And also, you succeed on the spell maze.
Like the whole point of that is that you like always know your way around. Like you're never lost.
Mm-hmm.
Which like I did ask Paul if I could just have it, and he was like, nah. And I was like, okay, I respect that. Understandable. Have a good day. But I'm just like, why? Not at Paul, at Wizards of the Coast.
Why this? No, these wings suck ass.
Most of them's gonna be hidden behind her, though, right?
Yeah.
Like.
It's my rapid fire Undo.
Rapid fire undo.
Again, Labyrinthine Recall is so niche that who cares? Who fucking cares?
Just let them have it.
Also, why are they carnivores? That's my concern.
Yeah, no, why are
They're
they
not.
carnivores?
Fuck that. They're not.
Like-
Fuck Wizards of the Coast. You don't understand how bulls work.
Yeah, that's it. Like I know you've mentioned that before, or somebody has, but that's still like really weird to me.
I think
Specifically a vegetarian.
yeah, like I think I was the one that put it like in a chat at some point because that was like last week. But like here's the thing, guys. If you look up some of the most dangerous like land mammals on planet Earth, if you look at them, they're all herbivores. They're all prey animals.
Herbivores have no fucking job.
Yeah, like hippos, herbivores.
Yeah.
Cows, herbivores. Fucking moose. Those are fucking herbivores, baby. Like, and I feel like, yeah, I guess predators and like carnivores are considered cooler by some people, but I feel like that really misses out on like the fact that like, you know, animals that are like only eat veggies, they can be like super fucking cool too. Those are
the most deadly animals.
So like if you're making like a super souped up monster race based on an herbivorous animal, just make them herbivores. Like what's the point of taking that away and changing it?
They gotta be cool and hip and be cannibalistic flesh eaters. I don't fucking know.
Oh, real fast. I not to really quick. I'm just gonna change the subject real fast before I have to go downstairs and do dishes.
Yeah.
Walton Falls just dropped.
Oh hell yeah!
Watch it and tell me how it is. I'm scared.
I'm scared.
Okay.
I'm sending
Where's the
you
rest real quick?
Oh, you be safe.
No, I will watch that later on.
Don't watch it before you go to sleep again. I know you slept like a baby the first time. What if it cancels out like PEMDAS and you don't get to sleep like a baby?
Like
again?
PEMDAS.
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 Like PEMDAS.
Like
PEMDAS.
Would love to know what that means, thanks.
I literally said that during one of my classes. I was in class and someone was like, 2 wrongs definitely make a right. And I was like, no, they don't cancel out. This isn't PEMDAS.
I hate this.
It's funny.
Go do the fucking dishes, child.
Hi, I'm gonna do my fucking dishes. I'm gonna pop off the call because I don't know if I'll be back before the stream ends.
Alright, be safe.
Oh, bye.
How do wings work?
I don't know.
Sometimes I'm very good at it, and sometimes I'm not. I wonder, is Psych playing? Yeah, Psych's playing fucking Destiny. I was gonna be like, at Psych, come here and help.
I think Psych's busy.
Psych's playing fucking Destiny right now, like a pleb.
My friend called me a pleb on accident. Yeah, cause I was like,
What an
I go to
accident.
her house. Yeah, let me explain. She often somehow mashes words together because ADHD.
Mm-hmm.
And I was over at her house the other day. I was like, yeah, I'm getting better at coming over, and she was just like, pleb. I'm like, did you just call me a fucking pleb? And she was like, no, I was just trying to say, please keep it up. There's no B in there. Why?
Plebe.
Pleb.
Keep it up.
Pleb. Yeah, it's like, pleb. And the thing is, she just turned to me and smiled, like she was saying what
Pleb.
she was going to say, but she said pleb instead.
As
Pleb.
one fucking does.
This one does.
I love her.
She
But-
sounds like a delight.
She's my best friend in real life. I love her so much. I worry about her though because you know how you can have expertise and skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has negative expertise in survival.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
She has the worst sense of direction I have ever seen in a human being.
It happens.
Like she, cause, she's, bear in mind, I'm gonna preface this by saying, her and her boyfriend, and which is my other friend, have been to my house several times.
Mm-hmm.
They've driven to my house several times.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't feel like driving, can you guys pick me up? They're like, yeah, sure. And so I'm waiting on the porch outside, and it takes like maybe 15 to 20 minutes to get to my house from their house, depending
Mhm.
on the lights. 45 minutes later, we're lost. They call me, they're like, we're
Logan?
lost.
Yeah.
Logan.
I have a very poor sense of direction.
No,
Yeah.
like, obviously you don't know the setup of my general vicinity, but they were at a place called the Jordan Bridge, which is the complete opposite direction of my house.
I would still do that. I have a very poor sense.
Like, they somehow wound up on the opposite side of town, and I'm like, and I couldn't help them because they were so far. I'm like, where the fuck are you guys? We're like, we're at the Jordan Bridge. Like, how the fuck did you get to the Jordan Bridge? You're supposed to drive to my house. You're supposed to drive on this one road. You literally, like, you get to a certain road and you just keep going straight for like 10 miles.
Oh my god.
Maybe not 10, more like 5, but so you just go straight until you hit a certain light, and then you go to the right, and then it's just straight again, and then I'm on the right. It's like, how did you fuck this up? This is how bad she is at navigating.
Yeah, no, like I would do this.
Yep, that's Logan.
I have a very poor sense of direction. I got lost in the fucking Citadel in Mass Effect. I get lost in the Citadel in Mass Effect every time we play. I've played through that game 3 times.
And you visit the Citadel multiple times.
Yep.
I think I'm like one of the ADHD blessed in the sense that I can navigate.
I don't know where shit is. I'm never gonna know where shit is.
And meanwhile, my brother, he's bad at navigating too, but like, I'll put it this way. He's bad at survival, but he makes up for it in investigation.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I can't get these to look right.
So yeah,
What
I
am I
love my
doing
friend.
wrong? I love that too. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
just
just like, he gets lost in a circular building.
Oh my
I'm
god.
Like, I love you so much,
What
but
am
you
I-
worry me.
What am I doing wrong?
Oh.
Like, that's one of the reasons why I'm learning to move so fast. Do not leave me, because I get lost. I have the worst sense of direction.
I have a very poor sense of direction.
Mine's actually pretty good.
You got fucking lucky, dude.
Yeah, I looked out on the ADHD lottery there.
You did.
Yeah, because it's very common.
Yeah, Logan.
Yeah. Cause yeah, Jojo. Meanwhile, my sense of time is just no.
Oh, Moss, did I tell you I actually finally convinced my grandfather that he might have ADHD?
Oh, fucking finally.
Cause he took me to go get my COVID shot. And I was talking to him and I was like, I told it because he told me like, you always do that thing where like you'll get like so engrossed in stuff that you just won't think about anything else. And I was like, yeah, it's called hyperfixation. Like it happens a lot with ADHD, and I figured that out like pretty later on in my life. And he was like, huh, because I also have done that all the time. Because like I just described like the full sensation to him, and he's like, oh, I've done that my whole life. And I was like, yeah, you might have ADHD. I've told you this before. And he was like, well, shit.
Another thing with ADHD, bad memory.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
My memory is garbage.
Well, that was like something. That was something I'd also like brought it up because I told him straight up. I think it runs in our family, because my cousin has it. My uncle, who's like the father to. I'm echoing. Hello. Okay. Because my cousin has it, my uncle has it, my brother has autism, which is like cousins with ADHD, and it's been shown that people in family with like autism, there's often also people in those families with ADHD, and so I was like, I think that just runs in our family. I think a lot of people in our family has it, and so like I brought it up to Big Daddy because he talks about like having very similar stuff with me, and I think that's part of why he's like so sometimes like a little bit harsh on me, because he's like, well, it's something like I've worked through, so you should be able to just work through it too. And I explained to him like, no, it's like legitimate disability, it's like it's difficult, and so like I think like that conversation is kind of like what finally made it click that it just might be a thing in our family, that like a lot of people in our family have it. So yeah, that was nice. I foo play Destiny, Care.
Yeah. A lot of people in my family have it. My mom has it, my brother has it, my half-brother has it. I have it.
Oh, my mom actually got diagnosed with it, which she brought up like relatively recently, because I was like talking to her. I think it was like when she picked me up for my birthday dinner. I was talking to her and I was like, well, yeah, I have this because of ADHD. And she was like, oh yeah, I've also been diagnosed with ADHD, and I know about that. And I was like, oh, well, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I don't know if like my uncles have it, but I know Mama definitely has it, because she'll just suddenly feel the urge to just rearrange the house. I'm like, mother, please.
Mother.
I require, in order to remember things, I need to memorize where things are in order to find them. And then she just rearranges the house, and I'm like, no, I can't find anything.
Yeah.
Me and my mom have the same person syndrome on a lot of things. It's probably one of them.
Yeah. It runs in families.
It does run in families.
And people with ADHD also often gravitate towards each other. So if you have a bunch of friends with ADHD, you probably also have ADHD.
Yeah, I think the only person in my family that doesn't have ADHD, like immediately, is probably my dad and my half-sister. Because, again, I'll be telling stories, and you know how it is.
Oh, yeah.
How it would be. And my mom would initially be like, huh? And then she'd be like, oh, wait, I get it, okay.
Yeah.
But if I tell it to my half-sister, she just stares at me like, what does this have to do with anything? Why'd you bring this up? I'm like, it's relevant.
me and my mom we'll be talking sometimes, and then I'll just go into like 17 different directions, and I will stop mid sentence or whatever, and be like, "How do we get on this subject?" She's like, "I don't."
This whole friend group should be called "How Did We Get on This Subject?"
How did we get on this subject?
I mean, to be fair, that's my in real life friend group too, because my friend and her boyfriend both have ADHD, and another friend has ADHD. It's just like, and then we get my brother who has ADHD, me. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Jojo.
And we would play D&D together.
Oh my god.
You can imagine how frustrated our DM was.
God.
Because at one point we spent like 10 minutes arguing on whether or not using animate objects on dead babies turns them into golems.
Oh my god. That's a horrible conversation. Yeah, Jojo.
Jojo, please. So yeah, and you can understand why our DM was just like, can we move on, please?
Can y'all shut up?
I will say that Paul has allowed me to take Lance's dead body through Misty Step, since technically Lance was not alive and thus not a person, so, you know.
Yeah.
But does it turn into a golem though?
As a Jew, I'm gonna say probably not.
Yeah, we actually, that was one of the things that Paul took into account at the table, whereas Paul was like, yeah, we're not going to use the word golem anymore.
Construct.
Yeah, so now he uses construct.
But yeah, that's just a good example of what happens
Yeah.
when you get a bunch of ADHD people playing D&D. I mean, to be fair, the real question is, who in this group doesn't have ADHD?
I think the only person that might not would be, I think Andrew doesn't.
Oh, I can see.
The wood key is 2 places to the right of the keys.
Hi, Sophie. Hi.
Hello. Well, it's 8:20.
Yes.
The piece isn't done, but the sketches, so I think I'm gonna call it here.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so thank you everybody so much for coming out. I had a really, really good time. Tomorrow we are playing, I think it's Mass Effect because we played Ace Attorney last week.
Yeah.
But we're also so close to finishing Ace Attorney.
So very close.
I think tomorrow we're gonna play Mass Effect. Yeah, absolutely, Luigi. Thank you for coming. Thank you. So tomorrow we're gonna be playing Mass Effect. Thursday we're gonna be playing Guild Wars 2. It's a return to Guild Wars 2 with Psych. It's gonna be a really, really good time. I've actually really missed playing Guild Wars, so we'll see how that turns out. We are gonna be on the same internet for the first time, so hopefully that doesn't cause any problems. But you know, if it does, we'll figure something else out. But anyway.